Pigwin. They look like some sort of mutant hybrids. The one looks like it's half man and half octopus. You're not able to really see the details of the coloration on it, but it definitely looks like octopus tentacles are pushing this humanoid torso up towards your vessel.
Okay.
You also see another one that looks like it has crab legs with a big upper body torso of a humanoid with a hammerhead shark on the top of its head. They're both coming up from the bottom part of your pod. You notice this with your passive perception.
Okay, so I want to yell out, "We've got visitors, and they look fucking cool." But I don't think I necessarily assume that they're... I'm not assuming that they're not friendly.
That's true.
I was gonna character differences. I see you over there.
That's true. I was kind of in the middle though. I was like,
yeah.
I didn't know if they're gonna be friendly.
But I don't think it's necessary to like attack immediately. But I want to tell everybody that there's two enhanced humans.
Humanoids, yeah.
Oh shit, the serpent's on the move.
I'm not even paying attention. I'm just like trying to boogie away from this frog and keep, get around it and just keep going.
So, the one frog creature you assume is kind of laughing, how long does that effect last?
That's a good question. 24 hours.
1 minute.
Forever.
Okay, 1 full
I gotta
minute.
keep concentration on it. So.
All right. So you're steering the pod up, and the other there's another creature that none of your passive perception saw because the stealth was too high. It's another one of the frog creatures. It basically swims down and starts pushing down on the pod from the top. You're starting to hear the glass around the pod start to almost creak and crack a little bit.
I know I should have worn my brown pants.
Anytime anybody else wants to step in with an idea, that'd be great.
So I'd say you either need to get out of the pod and fight them, or you need to figure something else out, or they're going to destroy your pod.
Yeah, but we can't breathe underwater.
Combat's fast. How long can you hold your breath?
Let's see. I think it's 1 minute plus
Who
my
wants to go
constitution.
fight a guy? I can cast.
2 minutes. How far are we from the Simic lab?
You're pretty far.
Okay.
It's at least 100 feet down.
Hey, as
Can we gauge how much
the
more we
new
have to
kid
go?
who found out we were level 5,
Yay!
I would like to cast as my one spell that I took at level 5, water breathing.
Hey, all right.
Wait.
I can cast it on up to 10 creatures because it's it's my only now 3rd level.
That's fair.
So I say we push this thing down. You know what? Just give me the wheel.
Push it down. The thing's pushing it down for us. What do you want me?
So you got creatures coming from the bottom that are
Yeah.
smaller. You got one from the top, like pushing down.
crush
It
the
looks
one
like
on
it's
the
trying to
bottom.
actually like dig its claws into the top of your pod.
So,
So-
I push Skrizz's hand straight down and just try to shoot this thing with no dive.
As
The
he's
closer
doing
we
this,
get to it, the better we
Pig breathes in, has a couple little like hiccups, and then spits out spores at all of you. And it's not necessarily super comfortable when it hits you, but they soak in fast, and now you can breathe underwater.
How long does that last?
It lasts a while.
24 hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys are good.
Yes.
The nice thing about druids, though, too, is they know all their spells. So it's not like she had to say, "Well, this is the only spell I get
No, yeah.
forever."
It was,
So,
All right.
and I don't know why, if you have a caster who could cast that, you wouldn't have had that with you. It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
fair.
and I was like,
Well,
regardless, in any
I'm trying to
situation,
get
that
this-
would have made sense
I'm trying to
entering
get
today.
underwater.
That wouldn't be like a... We walked into a monster, and I'm like, oh, I have a whole monster.
You
all
knew
of a
that you were
sudden."
going down to go
Yeah,
under the
right.
water.
It would've been-
It's not concentration either.
All right.
No.
I take his
Pretty good.
hand. He keeps slapping my hand, trying to push it down, and I'm like, "Find them!" And I just jerk it down back towards the Simic lab. How the hell are we supposed to get?
Make a strength saving throw.
Because
We don't see a lot of those.
That's my strength.
Well, because you're forcefully trying to like do this. I have a thing too that I'm gonna do over here.
Don't worry, and I'll give him guidance. I'll give him
How'd you do?
I got a 1, and I have a -1 on strength.
So you got nothing.
Hey!
F your dice. I knew it wasn't gonna be good. I mean, God.
That's gonna sound.
Hey, you don't want me
really
doing it
funny.
either.
Okay.
Also, minus
Yeah.
one.
Okay, so
No guidance necessary.
you're not able to. Are you trying to push the thing down? With the resistance,
He's pushing us down. right?
he's pushing down on the top of your thing. He's not trying to drop you. He's trying to get in your pot.
He's trying to crush.
He's trying to crush it.
Yeah. So I was just like steering it back down towards the Simic lab.
Okay. Do you want to go towards the lab or the landmass?
The land. So that's where I was going before. I thought it was straight up angled, right?
No, the landmass is.
still underwater.
You guys are close to the landmass. That's where you parked your pod.
That's
You
where
guys
we
are going
saw
out
the
to go
bats
up the
at.
cave.
And that's where we saw the bats
Yep.
at. Yes. That's where I would
That's
like
where
to
your pod is at.
Yes, I would like to go towards that.
The landmass.
I thought we were just floating out in water.
No, you guys are in
We
like
were
a
shooting up
cave.
a tunnel and yes, the landmass
Okay.
where we saw the bats last time that shot down and were making.
So you're able to bring the pod down a little bit closer to the backside of this like landmass.
Okay.
What do you want to do now?
Can we get it close to the shore where we can pop out, or
Well, you're still underwater.
but we can swim to the landmass, right?
Well, if you remember correctly, you're not entirely underwater. The one part of the landmass is above water. It's like an air pocket in this cave. So you guys are not 100% submerged. The pod is now half in the water, half out of the water
Okay.
on the back side of this little landmass.
All right, I say we pop out, but on the way out, is this pod gonna be any good at the end of this?
I mean, I'm
Right now,
Get
it's
out now.
structurally it looks fine,
Okay.
but it's starting to creak. It's starting to crack. It's taking damage.
All right, I popped the pod open so we can jump out.
Okay,
Or
so
we'll
you
end up losing this pod.
so everyone's jumping onto the landmass.
Yes.
Okay, I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Okay.
the one you used today. The blue one.
I like this one. I feel like this would be great.
Is that the good one?
It's better than the other one.
You know what? These are just build dice. I mean, build dice just horrible on initiative.
That's true. That's true, but you're gonna hit like a fucking Mack truck.
Love that. Ooh, look at our cool
Yeah,
stuff.
if a Bart hits like a mag truck, we're in trouble.
That whole 4 damage.
Hey,
Or
listen.
are we?
How many kills you guys?
You ever heard of Shatter?
Not with those guys. I don't know.
I can give you the dice that you made me.
This makes me feel like
Man,
the
if I
Little
just
Mermaid.
roll- yes, I want to play with those. But you don't. Only on Saturdays. It was kick ass.
Guys.
The 12-sided die you threw a 12 like 5 times in a row. Like,
Love that.
That was awesome. But on Wednesdays, they were really dog shit.
I'm not gonna have Benji in
I'm
this
not
one.
gonna lie.
that's
Our
awesome.
guys
It's a
look so
little bit too
cool in that
complicated
backdrop
terrain
over there.
for-
So the pod is kind of like in this area. I don't have an actual
Yeah.
for it. Sorry, guys.
No.
Wow, I'm out.
The little Einstein one.
Wow.
Look who brings 40 sets of dice to D&D.
Couldn't be me.
Well, when your mates forget to bring dice, that's convenient.
Honestly, I've definitely used his dice
I
before.
thought I was gonna have time to get back to the house, but we got to the yard at 2:30. Didn't get off the train till 5 o'clock.
That's a dentist's favorite time. 2:30.
Whoa.
Close enough.
This joke brought to you by Bang Energy.
We take sponsors.
We're currently looking
Thank
for
you,
any
little friend
sponsors
guys.
that want to,
That loves
we will happily talk about how great your products are, especially if we actually like them.
I'm just thinking of the
It got close to you. It got closer to get to daddy. It got closer to you again.
So you're saying when I roll that dice, I just roll it towards you. So
Yes.
I just put my box.
Yes.
Yep.
But
Yeah, closer to me.
It's best if you just don't roll.
like every other roll is gonna be awesome. So I.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, chameleon.
No,
guys, I don't
know,
want
guys.
these
Those guys kind of
guys.
look friendly to me. I don't think they roll for initiative.
Maybe they're our friends.
If you guys want to pass them around and look at them.
Oh, I'm coming over. Don't worry.
It's Squidward, guys.
I was so excited to use these.
Look at that thing.
Yes, please get the pictures.
What we got here is a couple aquatic lizards.
It looks like a reverse mind flayer. Like
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny. It is a mind flare. You're getting good at guessing.
You made this thing laugh.
There he is.
I just made a chug.
It's probably still very far away. But it's okay. He's there.
This guy, I like this guy. He looks cool.
Looks like Vecna from Stranger Things, kind of.
Definitely not. That particular mini is actually called a scum.
Bruh, you got.
But I
gills
thought it
in
looked
your-
like a cool
you
aquatic
got
monster,
teeth in
so I was
your
like, I'm
gills.
using that guy.
Here's the sir.
Head shark with a big pot belly.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We
Can
love
you
the
imagine
potbelly.
this thing when it was laughing just
Yeah, I know. That's what I was talking about.
It makes me wanna die.
Oh, hammerhead guy.
Oh yeah.
He got a cute little belly.
It's like a little hammerhead Buddha.
Oh.
Everyone out of the water. Time to use shock and grasp.
No.
Put away my note-taking binder. Take out my ass-kicking binder.
Yeah.
There it is. We
That's
heard
the
it.
nerdiest shit I ever heard in my whole life.
It's true.
Put away my note-taking
Switching
binder and
binders.
getting out my ass-kicking binder.
I also get my pocket protector for all my damage pens.
Well, it's good that you're protected.
There we go.
Are farmers.
I was thinking of more like the Trojan. It was nice of you.
But since I was
Those
pulling
two.
out another binder, I
Mostly insurance.
checks out.
Yeah, all right. I'm back with you. I'm back with you.
We just got one camera rolling in.
Look at him things.
Big camera.
Yeah.
We got the big cameras.
Big camera.
I told you I was really excited about this. This was like the
Yeah.
easiest encounter I ever set up, but I was like,
But
I'm
it's
really excited for it.
It's cool. It looks good.
Okay. Plus, I never get to use my Warlock Tile Cavern set, so
Hashtag Warlock tiles.
also that's the Warlock Tiles Subterranean Lake Battle Mat.
Subterranean.
Battle net. Nice echo.
All right, enough plugging their stuff. They're not sponsoring us, but thank you for creating awesome stuff. We really like it.
Whiz.
In fact, I think every miniature except for your guys' are also Whiz Kids on the table. So
Was your laughter thing intelligence thing?
Wisdom.
I'm sorry. We need that.
okay,
Good thing is, like,
Elvin.
it's out, hitting a level, I
Initiative.
How you doing? Initiative 15.
15.
Ooh. How ya doing?
Rocky.
11.
What's your dex? I also got 15.
11.
Pigwin.
11.
16.
16.
Or 10 actually.
Skriznet.
7.
7. And Lizica.
15. I have the higher dex. Of the
Okay.
15s, at least in the characters.
Okay. Top of the round, the Hammerhead Shark Monstrosity.
Ruh-roh. I'm pretty close to everybody.
So I have to do a thing here real quick. Yes, let's do that.
I'm right next to that. It's a good thing I got mage armor.
Of the woodlands.
Okay.
Still get a mirror image up there.
You guys get pictures of all this before I start building shit?
Yep.
Yes.
I got a couple good ones. That's awesome.
Going underwater? Oh no.
Come up here.
Oh shit.
Oh, he's gonna
This little landmass in between Rocky and Lizica.
saying hello.
You see this like crab-looking hammerhead shark monstrosity go under the water and then pop up into the air and land on all fours on the slight landmass right in front of Rocky and Lizica. It's going to take a bite attack at Rocky. I'm sure an 11 does not hit you.
Just misses.
And then it's going to take a swipe at you with one of its like crab-looking claws from the bottom.
Mr. Krabs, no.
That's also an 11, so no, that's not going to hit you.
Arr. Mr. Is mayonnaise an
So that is going to be his turn. Let's see. That is the big one. The big one on top of the pod is going to
kill me? I don't think there's much use to it in that.
put this on because the laughter incapacitates, right?
Yes.
So put it on the one that's not on top of the pod.
This one. He's got a little necklace thing
Aw.
on.
Okay.
Aw.
So the one that is on top of the
Shame.
pod is going to take a swing at Lizica.
Oh no, here we go.
That is a
Have a reaction. Nope.
I think I did.
that's an 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Does it really roll that many dice to hit?
That's what I want to hear.
I apologize.
27 damage. All right, guys, I'm
You,
out.
you take 17 points of piercing damage,
All right.
and then it takes another claw swipe at you. That is a 19 to hit.
Going down around one.
Well, I rolled bad. That's 6 points of slashing damage.
He's still up.
I'm still up.
Okay. That's his turn. He doesn't want to move. So you see this amphibious frog-looking creature come out and it bites you, and then it, while it's got part of your arm in its mouth, it takes a swipe at you with its claw. It connects with both of them. Next up is Pigwin.
Okay, I am going to, as my action, wild shape into my symbiotic entity. Doesn't usually get to do this in a watery destination. So, fully going to live in her moment and kind of just like has her wings low, and as they start coming up, there's just kind of little pulsing from the water around her as all the little like microbial plants and small fungus from the water pull out and kind of combine onto her body. So same look, even slimier.
Love it.
These awesome descriptions.
Yeah.
And we are also, that was my action, so my bonus action. How far am I away from anybody?
Let's see.
Everybody's within like the max person's 15 feet from you, but everybody's within like 5
Like
10.
us, 15,
Okay.
and then them. Let's see, probably like 30 feet away from them.
Can I get into melee with anybody?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
You can do the squid guy or the crab guy.
Let me get after Roki's over by the crab guy,
Mhm.
and squid guy's kind of.
He's by himself in the water still. So
Okay, well, I guess I can fly. So I will fly over to the octopus humanoid, and I'm going to swing my shillelagh at it. Or shillelagh, that's not swinging a shillelagh. But I'm going to swing my staff using shillelagh.
Okay. So your bonus action is shillelagh. Shillelagh.
Yes. The word that I can totally say. Shillelagh. Got me on my knees.
When I was playing my druid, I had to look it up because
Yeah.
I cast it all the time. I'm like, how the fuck do you say this word?
Yeah, shillelagh.
Yeah, shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Yeah, that's what I said the first time. So we gotta roll to hit there.
Shenanigans.
Something like that. All right.
doesn't look bad
Okay,
from here.
that's a lot. 24.
24. Yeah, 24
Yeah.
will hit.
Squidward. Uh-oh.
And that is 1d8. Plus 3, 7.
7 damage. You got it.
Nice. Get him.
Killing him.
He's dead.
Wow, I did it. And just for, thinking about it, so it's Pig and her staff that is magical, so it has become the size that she needs it to be. But when she swings it out to hit it, it kind of looks like one of those extendo poles that you can buy for self-defense. And so it starts in her hand small and then just looks like it whips out another
Nice.
extra 6 feet to make sense for hitting this large thing. And then it kind of snaps back after it's done. Like, what?
I like it. I like it.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Lizica. Elvin, you're after Lizica.
All right, time to mirror image, so hopefully I don't die. Lizica's going to do some hand movements, and he's going to form 3 identical copies of himself.
You got it.
So hopefully next time he gets hit, they'll hit one of those and not me.
Please, God.
Please stop hitting me.
Question is, I don't think I want to give them an opportunity to attack. Well, they're gonna hit me anyways. But I also
He'll only get to attack
I'm gonna
once
try.
here.
So I'm gonna wrap around this crab guy so he doesn't get an opportunity to attack. But this guy's gonna get an opportunity to attack me. So I'm gonna go behind him, just to back there, just like wrapping around him.
Okay.
So I stay engaged with him.
You want the frog guy to get an opportunity attack against you?
Well, he's gonna attack me either way.
He's going to use his reaction.
But if I wait till the next turn, he's gonna get 2 hits on me. So
It's 13 to hit.
okay, that misses me. But if it hits my thing, it will kill one of them. So
Oh, I still got concentration on the hideous laughter.
I have to read this real quick.
Which,
Okay.
why the fun of that?
Okay, so it takes out one of my duplicates.
Okay.
I would have defined it.
Is mirror image a concentration spell? I don't think it is.
No, it's not.
Put that on Skriznet.
What?
That's concentration.
Because of the hideous laughter.
Okay. I was reminding myself because I'm deciding what I'm going to do next. I didn't want to do something and break that right now.
So, Lizica, you moved,
Yes.
and you cast mirror image.
And no, I don't have a bonus action I can
Okay.
use, so.
Elvin, you're up.
How you-
Rocky, you're after
how
Elvin.
you doing? Alright. Had a lot of time to think about this. And this still isn't enough time. So I'm gonna look dead in this guy's eyes.
Which guy?
The crab-looking
Crab head.
mofo.
I like it.
I'm going to lick my hammer and give it the Hexblade Curse and swing on this dude.
Okay.
Trying to apply the curse to him. I mean, it automatically applies
My-
to it, but it's a bonus action. I just wanted to make it sound cool.
My character is supposed to be gross, and yours still grosses, outgrosses every time. I'm like dripping in spores. Not even that cool.
On which one?
On the crab.
Hits.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah, it was like a battleship response.
1d6.
I was doing math. I was like, and then carry the 1.
You know what?
Good for you.
We're going to use dice made by Skriz.
Yeah, Skriz dice.
Fuck your dice.
Fuck Skriz dice.
7 damage.
You got dice
7
for
total
me?
damage.
Yeah.
This is on the crab-looking guy, the hammerhead shark.
You're like, I didn't try to give you this.
Yep. And-
7, correct?
Yes.
Got it.
And that is going to apply the Hex Blade Curse.
So the monster is cursed.
Yes. And when that monster dies,
Please
I
put that on the monster that is on.
regain 7 HP. Healing myself, selfish bad.
Now, your Armor of Agathis, is that a concentration spell?
No.
Okay.
It lasts an hour.
Nice.
So
So
I
it's
have 10 temporary HP, and anytime someone hits me while I have that on, they take 10 damage.
Very cool. Okay.
Let's get this bread, gamers.
Anything else from you, Elvin?
That is it. Elvin ain't going nowhere. He's got you for 3 minutes.
Rocky, you're up.
Alright, I would like Rocky's gonna pull out his glaive, do a couple of cool guy flails. which,
Pause for cool guy flail.
pause.
That's a whole action.
And that's my turn.
And
No
I'd like-
movement.
I'd like to rotate to flank with Elvin. Flanking now, yes.
Yep.
And then with the glaive, I'm gonna come down at him. Uh, 26 to hit.
Yeah, 26 to hit. Oh, I forgot. Hold on. I have to backtrack. You made physical contact with the monster when you hit it. Yep.
You die.
You have to take.
I don't swing at him.
That's why I was saying, hold on, you might not want to.
Cool
You-
guy, glaive
You
trick,
take
put glaives
4
away.
points of acid damage as you cut into this thing's skin, and it like this clear liquid seems to come off of its skin and burn you.
What creature is this?
That's the crab
The,
guy.
the crab guy.
He's got a nice acid
You may go ahead and go.
Well, I already hit him.
Okay, so damage.
This.
Hey, pull it back. No. Up, didn't touch him yet.
Ooh.
He touched him.
I was giving him the opportunity to not.
14 damage.
14 damage.
That's worth it.
Man,
Take
I
your
feel
acid
way less
damage.
bad about throwing these many monsters at you.
We're worried about these guys. The frogs are actually the scary one.
Yeah.
How much
No, seriously.
acid damage?
You are going to take 3 points of acid damage.
Sounded like a D40.
And then you kind of see like this little bit of like clenching of Rocky's muscles coming around, and like kind of like an anime powering up, and he is able to get out another swing as an upswing at this guy for his second attack.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you get that level 5?
Yeah, he gets second attack at level 5.
Yeah.
He's been waiting for 5 long levels.
5 levels later.
So much so I cheated to get one.
That's all right. They needed the damage
We can
output.
laugh about it now.
Yep.
Oh, not great. 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Hey.
That's always the worst when you're like, man, I had a great day. That's because I cheated. That is not the rules. I need to tell my friends that I am sorry.
What was it? The
10
Goring Rush
damage.
that he's doing?
Still a great day.
You take 2 points of acid damage, but as you lay into it, the blood from it splashes on you, and that's what causes the acid damage. How do you want to finish this guy?
Yep. This would be an upswing, so I'm going to cut him from crab nuts to hammerhead head.
Ah, the
Love
crab
it.
nuts.
Just crab nuts to head, straight up the body, and I want him to go.
It's a cool mini, right?
I regain.
That is cool.
I regain 0.
Because you're at full.
Sucks to suck.
Can't you recast it though once he dies?
We're sorry, my guy.
But I don't think I have bonus. But I guess I'll just turn towards the frog-looking guys and just ready myself.
Okay.
You can actually hit it from there. It's a 10 reach.
Yeah, I could. But
Does your glaive have a reach of 10? Okay. Is that it from you?
Yep, I'll do it.
Now the one Krasis that is laughing currently. Do I get a save or it just stays laughing?
Let me double check.
Shalala. That's going to be
think,
stuck in my head. Oh,
Pretty sure it's
But you'll
one-
remember how to say it.
probably not.
I think it's one damage, but I'm not sure if it's one on the end turn too.
It says at each turn each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw.
So it currently has taken none, so it just stays incapacitated.
So if at each of its turns and each time it takes damage,
Okay.
it can make a wisdom.
So-
but if it's been attacked, it gets
It's
advantage.
foregoing its entire action. I'm going to make a wisdom save.
But just to let you know, if it gets attacked, it gets advantage on the saving
It's
throw.
advantage.
That is an 11.
Yes, gotta have 15.
Okay. So still incapacitated.
That's not
Skriznet,
for me.
you're up.
Hide behind Rocky.
So
right now?
still holding concentration on that.
Okay.
So it is 1 minute. I have the crossbow out, and I'm like, I'm not running away, I promise. And I run behind. I run.
And I go, hey, Skritz is definitely running away.
no barrels back there?
I'm like, I'm just checking for enemies back here. And I run behind one of the stalactites for coverage, and I shoot at one of the.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, and I shoot at the octopus one
This guy.
Okay.
with my crossbow, and I get a +5 on that.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yes.
You underestimate.
Yes.
Roles played by Skriz and Octopus Man.
19.
On the octopus-looking
Yes.
one, that is a hit.
Yes. That'd be a 1d8 plus 2. That'd be 8. And then, just cause I think it's awesome, I'm going to
Laugh at
Fury of the Small,
There we go.
and I get to deal an extra 3 damage on top of that, so it'd be 11.
11 damage.
Yes.
You got
Take
it.
that.
What size are these frog people? Are they like
Large.
they're large?
Yep. All right.
So movement,
You still have bonus action.
and I'm gonna cast nothing.
Okay.
I was going to, but I don't think we're going to need it right now. I'm going to save my Bardic Inspiration right now. And stay right where I'm at, behind that stalactite. It's the tights that are on the ground, right? And the mites from the top, or do I got to reverse?
Tights,
Might
hold
say,
it
yep.
tight.
Just think of like a haircut, high and tight.
Got you. Nice.
The
Ranger good.
I made a kind of shaving drop.
Why are all my cool things concentration spells?
I know.
Druids.
I got something I want to do as the Artificer spell, but I didn't want to break the concentration.
Oh,
fair.
there's, and it's all, it's because I'm a story nerd, and I'm like, I want to do the same thing 6 times in a row, even though it makes the most sense.
Pigwin, you get an opportunity for an attack of opportunity if you want it.
For sure, and my staff is a +8 to hit. I think something like that.
You see this like squid creature go through the water, and then it pops up into the air. Its tentacles all come out, and it plops down, but it moved past Pigwin to get there. It kind of glides over, so she's going to get an opportunity to smack it.
Right there. In between,
Okay.
kind of in between me and Elvin.
No, I wish it was that, but it's not. So wait. Sorry, guys. This shouldn't be this hard. Stat +6. Okay, cool. 15?
15 will hit.
Hey. Okay. And okay, so it's a D8 because I am in my symbiotic. Sorry, guys. Oh boy, that's 5.
All right.
I should just keep that out instead of putting it directly back in the middle of all that bullshit.
Okay. So
That was an opportunity attack, so I haven't.
the
I haven't gotten to do
the octopus hybrid creature, it flows its tentacles out and above and around it in this weird pattern. You see these luminescence go down each one of it in various different colors, various shades of blue, white, green, yellow, and it almost starts to seem like its bottom half is spinning around, and these little ray of lights are all shooting out and kind of entrancing everyone. You see this like little halo of multicolor go around it.
Pigwin starts doing rave hands.
I need everyone that's within 15 feet of that creature to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm thing?
Oh boy.
Make your wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Well,
I'm out of range, right?
I just need,
Yeah, you're good.
I was just curious because if it is, it's I have advantage against it.
It is not.
Nat 20? Hey, birthday crit!
17.
On a wisdom save. I got a 10.
That's a fail.
Oh, that's a fail.
What'd you get, Screens?
He's not within 15 feet.
Okay.
What'd you got?
It's like if you watch Letterkenny with
I want to say it's a.
That's what she did. She gets a couple mushrooms. She's like,
There we go. Saving throws.
14.
All right, so pass, fail, not involved, pass.
I do that thing that I've totally never done in real life where you've already taken something and then you kind of forgot you've taken something, so then you take a little bit more and then you're like, whoa, okay, I remember the first time now.
These water breathing shrooms are great.
Yeah. It's like the bubbles are in my lungs and my brain and my eyes.
The
I wish they
the
tasted
colors
more
seem to entrance and mesmerize you more than the others.
like that.
You suddenly feel yourself in like a hypnotic daze.
That's
You're
my thing. Stop it.
you're stunned for 1 minute.
For one.
You can attempt to make the saving throw again at the end of each one of your turns.
There it is.
Why make millions when if I make billions?
You can make
So yes, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and it'll end the effect if you succeed. So
Okay,
that is his action and
I got
movement.
that opportunity attack.
His you hurt the thing, so it has no bonus actions. Pigwin, it's your turn. You get to basically do nothing.
Can I do? I
You get to do your
roll?
saving throw. Yep.
Okay, I was like, man, you just said I could.
Yeah.
Woo! Wisdom, right?
Wisdom.
I was waiting for 6.
No, actually, dirty 20.
Yeah. You're no longer stunned, but
Oh, sorry guys, I'm back.
you kind of
Whoa.
you zoned out for a second and then you came back.
I kind of took me there for a sec. Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Went back to the 60s for a minute.
All right.
So that's my turn, basically, right?
Yep. Lizica, you're up.
All right. Being right next to this thing, I'm gonna go ahead and do shocking grasp.
Ooh.
So it's just an attack roll. It's 12 hit,
I'm sorry, a 12?
Mm-hmm.
No.
and I'm gonna do it again because I can mirror my.
I'm gonna have to wait to
cantrips.
do that fun bullshit.
That's not gonna hit either then. So nothing happens on my turn.
So, you being a little
Wow,
bit
we're killing it, huh? You and
uneasy
me?
from all the action, you're not this used to being this close to the enemies fighting
Yeah, I
you.
know.
You just got
I
bopped
don't like them
immediately
being close
upon
to me.
entering the battle.
So like, you saw him get burned from acid. You saw the other one do this weird hypnotic
You're just
thing.
hugging Benji.
You
and
kind
trying
of don't
feel
want to
better
touch
right
them,
now, honestly.
so you only half-heartedly went for the shocking grasp. And you still have movement and a bonus action if you want it.
I use my bonus action for the dual attempt.
Dual shocking grasp, got it.
I'm not gonna give this thing opportunity of attack.
All
so
right.
I'm just gonna chill here.
Elvin, you're up. Rocky, you're after
How
Elvin.
you doing? Alright, so Elvin
Lock in.
just trying to think like, oh shit, what can we do? He's gonna reach in his utility pack, pull out
Okay,
his,
Batman.
pull out his hand
What is
and
battering?
start whispering, I got the whole world in my hand. And I'll toss it to Rocky and give him Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Does he grab it? He's like,
I'm trying to bat this thing away. It's just coming at me.
but it bounces up and keeps grabbing at you.
Make an attack roll.
Both my attacks at myself.
It looks like things from Nad Family is like walking
So,
towards you.
so when he actually grabs it or catches it or whatever he does, if it lands on the ground in front of him, it's fine. Shimmering field appears around him, surrounds the creature, granting it +2 AC for an hour. Or, sorry, 10 minutes. It's concentration.
Hell yeah.
You got it.
That's what's up.
Okay. That is your action. No, that's a bonus action.
That is bonus action.
Nice.
And then
It's one of the best spells in your arsenal, honestly. It really
I'm
is.
gonna smack this little octopus thing.
Okay.
Like Smoosh almost.
Alright. Well, dice provided by Jess.
Dice by Jesse.
12.
That does not hit.
Hit for me.
Yes, I'm done.
Okay.
No movement.
Rocky, you're up.
How far am I away from the big ass frog things?
Big ass frog.
You're
thing,
probably
big ass
10
frog
feet from the
thing,
one on
yeah,
the
you
pod.
can hit this one. This one's
ass
incapacitated.
frog
Right.
things.
You're probably 15-ish,
15,
20 feet from
15,
that one.
20,
And
yeah.
how far am I away from prismatic spray over there?
I'd say 5, 10. It's kind of hard to gauge with the tiles, but
Well, each one of them's 5. So
So-
you are...
well, there's kind of like a little gap.
You're like...
between
You're
these.
10.
Yeah, 10.
I'm sorry. You're one... you're 10 feet from it. 1 square would get you in reach. You could hit it with your glaive.
Yep. You
From
get
where
both
you're
of
at.
these
So I can hit
guys.
both of them.
Because if you have a 10-foot reach, you can hit it with your glaive.
Okay. So I think I'm gonna choke up on the glaive a little bit to get that 10-foot reach, and
Okay.
at the big old frog guy, I'm gonna swing kind of at its chin and try and like pop his little breathe sac. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Seems mean, but I like
Seems
it.
a little mean.
And it's messed up. I like it. Oh, that hits 26.
Gosh, I hope so.
It missed.
It's a Tarrasque. It better hit.
That's ancient dragon level armor class that you're hitting now.
9 slashing, and then
This is on the big frog creature.
yep,
Okay.
the one that's not incapacitated.
Okay.
And then swing number dose is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
He's getting some birthday rolls in today.
Birthday rolls. And 10 points slashing damage.
10 more points of slashing damage. You got
and
it.
then I'm going to use my bonus action with this one to kind of give him a little something something. And I'm going to use my... oh, shit. Let me double check here.
Please wait.
These rules are currently looked up on D&D Beyond.
I can't do that. So that'll end my turn.
Okay, so Rocky takes 2 long swings with his glaive. Let's see, the monstrosity that you just hit.
How much acid damage?
Oh yeah.
Not that one. That wasn't the one that did acid.
Because I didn't hit. Got him.
I feel like that first guy, the crab.
Okay.
The,
The frog-looking creature that you just whacked with the glaive, you notice a couple of the wounds on it start to mend themselves.
we got the troll action again.
Guess it's time to use fireball.
Let's see, regains.
Good, totally, but I don't want to break concentration on that other one yet.
Man, I'm glad I did not give that ability to both of them.
Got
Okay.
6, 7 more rounds.
Uh,
So that's-
the thing is going to take the frog-looking creature is going to move within range of you.
So another.
Just move him up, like at the edge of the pod there. That would be in range.
Yep.
So he's within 5 feet of me
How
now?
do I
Yep.
still not know how D&D
And he is
Just
going
so,
to
like,
take
beyond me, you know?
Powered by magic.
a bite attack at you.
Okay.
That's a pretty good roll. That's a 21 to hit.
That'll do it.
All right.
Just barely. Literally this time, actually.
It's 21 points of slashing damage.
I think I would have died if that.
I'm sorry, it's piercing damage, not slashing damage.
I
Oh.
was hoping for, I'm sorry, it was 11.
Oh, good thing I'm resistant.
And now, while it's got its bite in on you, it's going to take a claw attack at you too. Well, if the 21 hits you, then I know that the 24 will hit you.
It just hits.
Barely.
That's going to be 12 more points of slashing damage.
It's a good thing I didn't get hit by that one the first round. I would be down.
Well, I'm looking at its like damage. I'm like, that can't be right. It's right.
I need to kill these things really fast.
But that is it.
Percentage.
Skriznet,
2D.
You're up.
So
I'm glad this thing's laughing. The other one's laughing.
Yeah, I know.
yeah, these guys are they're not chumps. They're pretty good monsters.
Yeah.
You guys said you like challenging stuff.
Yeah, we do.
Who said that?
That's why I haven't looked up
I-
in the last 20 minutes because every
Point
time
fingers
I'm
quick.
like, oh, I need to do. I'm literally figuring out the percentage. What is higher of rolling more d6s versus less d10s?
I'm just saying, Rocky is always like, we like it when it's challenging. So does Elvin. They're always like, we want it to be challenging.
We've noticed.
I've found that when I don't throw what is considered a deadly encounter at you, you guys just destroy it.
Yeah,
It's
I
not even
appreciate
close.
That, though. Thanks for letting us feel cool.
You guys are super cool. I have to throw
Makes it-
really hard stuff at
Makes
you.
it more dramatic for the show too. So.
Do what?
I'm killing my players for you all at home.
Rather do that than you go to hell. If it,
Well, if you need to drop the concentration, I can do something as well.
If you want to know the turn order, I can let you know. If you're wondering.
Holy fucking
If you need to know the turn order, I'll let you know.
Because of that thing, sort of.
Yeah, when is this guy's turn?
Yeah.
Which guy?
The incapacitated one.
I can certainly heal on my turn.
His is at the top of the round.
Top of the round.
So when it comes back around, he'll be
How
incapacitated.
close am I to you?
Unless you break concentration, then he'll get a turn.
Okay.
Not close.
All right, I'll hold off right now. I guess I'll just. I don't want to break that. I'm gonna hit old Squidward right in the back of the head
Okay.
with the crossbow.
All right.
I love it so much.
You are too close to me.
Son of a bitch. And I missed. Even with a
Are you sure the
Seven.
sound sounded like you hit?
yeah, no.
All right.
That's the sound I made behind.
You
there.
still have bonus. You still have bonus action, and movement if you want it.
I forgot you ran in.
I'm fine with my movement because I'm hidden behind there.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action. Let's hope it helps. I'll just Bardic Inspiration Rocky.
Okay.
D6.
Yes.
Next up is the squid-looking creature.
Basically getting the tank buff out here.
Not again.
He's got the Bardic. He's got the Shield of Faith.
I mean, I just took, what,
30,
points of damage.
I'm gonna rest me crap for Rocky.
That's not a
Have a
recharge.
great time.
Pathetic tears right there.
Hey, can you grab some ice, too? Yes, sir.
The squid-looking thing is going to take a swing at Elvin.
Elvin. Get ready
That
for
is-
your con save.
That is a 20 to hit.
Get ready for your con save.
I assume a 20 hits you.
Got hit.
Yeah, sure.
You
I'd
are
like
going
to,
to
say
take
nuh-uh.
12 points of piercing damage as this thing bites you. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to see if you maintain concentration.
You take 10
Every time,
every
It's
time as long as that
as long as the
Damage
temporary is still there.
but they're gone now.
it's gone now.
It's
You
gone
still
now,
take
yeah.
10.
Okay.
It's cold
Uh-oh.
damage, isn't it?
Okay, well, that's going to kill him.
Wow.
Hey!
Isn't it cold damage?
Yeah.
Nice. He just like shrivels up.
But you still have to make a Constitution saving throw.
I was like, oh,
There's a dragon.
Half of the damage is
Sorry,
Six,
I got
so the
excited when he
DC's
killed
10.
him, and I exhaled forward instead of backwards.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
nice.
It's 11.
Yeah, it's minimum 10 or half the damage, whichever one's higher. So so that drops him. You guys can take that guy off the battle map. Thank you.
Hey.
All right. Well, he was going to do more, but someone killed him. So we're going to go to the top of the round. The incapacitated Krasis is incapacitated. He will attempt to make his wisdom saving throw again.
15.
That's 9. So
Hey.
no.
Yeah. Let's kill this guy before the other one wakes up.
Pigwin, you're up. No longer stunned. You're able to take a full turn.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so I'm gonna run over to my bud Rocky, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
At let's go ahead and cast that at a second level.
Second level cure wounds.
Yes, so 2d8. Eight plus 3, so 11. And am I? And I'm gonna turn. To whoever is my closest enemy. I have 120 feet, so I guess it doesn't matter.
The closest one to you is the one in front of Rocky.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Melee range, or are you casting a range thing?
It's a cantrip,
Okay.
but it's ranged.
Okay.
Um,
You're within range.
yeah. So I run over to Rocky and kind of like perch on his shoulder for a second, and I say, "Okay, bud, deep breath. We need you back in this." And then when I exhale, just little sprinkles of spores go onto him, and I'm sure he's very excited about that. But it's helping. It's helping. I promise. It's helping. And then I'm going to look at the big old guy across from me and go, "Hey, pick on somebody your own size." And I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Reaction.
Chill
Ooh, wait,
touch.
That's a good one, isn't it? Is that the one that makes it so they can't?
Pig. You're a little small for this guy. Is anybody here as big as these guys?
No.
Pig thinks
No,
she's.
no,
a
we're
big
I mean, they're huge. You can see them. That's to scale. They're the right size.
I know. See, Elvin, it's a joke because I'm little and he's big. So. Oh, it's because I talked shit. Sorry. I should apologize because I rolled a 2. So I did not hit.
That's why
He died to cold damage from his shield thing.
Oh. Nope, because I moved. That's it.
Okay. Lizica, you're up.
All right.
Elvin, you're after Liz. I hope so.
So that thing's not awake yet. I'm not gonna worry about him.
I'm gonna hit some shit next time.
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and do. I don't know if it's full health or not, but I'll toll the dead on this guy because I don't know if he's.
He's taking damage.
I know, but I don't know how much he's healed.
The only one
so-
that has not taken any damage is the one that's incapacitated.
Okay, so then, 2 wisdom saves from the awake one or whatever.
That is a 7 on the one
Okay, cool.
and an 11 on the other.
All right. 4d12 damage necrotic.
And he's mad that I hit him with 2d12 damage. Is it 4d12?
It is because I have the 2d12 on each. now.
Jesus. This just seems unfair.
Yep, it's a little bit. Let's see.
At least you roll a 2.
29.
From a cantrip?
Yep.
You're only level 5.
I believe that's called
Illusionist
murder.
bracelet.
Wow.
Necrotic damage.
Necrotic damage. Nice job. I think it's really the first time that Illusionist Bracers has been like,
No, seriously.
I mean, it's always been good, but like,
No, once I get the second dice on those
pretty
cantrips, it's a little crazy.
all right. So you wash this thing over in a just chime of bells. You hear these bells just erupt. These spectral bells seem to just form on all sides of it, and then they form above it and below it. And this thing's just washed in necrotic energy as the bells dissipate.
I didn't like him hitting me. I only have 4 hit points, so I had to do something back. So
Well,
He
20,
makes a lot of he makes a lot of
29
noise
seems
for
like a
quite-
lot.
he hit me for like
Oh no,
Probably.
it wasn't like well,
yeah, there was a lot.
whatever that
because
is 50.
Rocky's down.
20.
So that is your action and your bonus action. Do you have anything else?
I'm gonna chill right here.
You
'cause
got
has
it.
to go around Rocky, so I have to go Rocky right now.
Elvin, you're up. Rocky, you're after Elvin.
If Rocky goes down, we're not good.
So
Run behind you.
with
4 hit points, really? You sure about that?
Yep.
with Rocky still kind of having the hand near him and attached, I'm gonna call out, just saying, "How you doing?" and cast with bonus action do healing word on Rocky.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
You guys are so nice to me tonight. It's weird.
Wow, spell slot. Good for
The
you.
way you've been hitting, we need you still standing.
It's true.
It's gonna be at second
If
level.
I don't have to heal myself,
Yeah,
I'll
the board
attack
damage.
him.
And then, so
Yeah, I used a spell,
eight-
so go hit him.
8 more life.
8 more.
So the actual word you
great
use is how you
roll.
doing?
Nice job.
I like it.
How you doing?
Yeah,
A little bit better.
but he's
thanks.
not asking actually. Just
And then I will walk up to this, kind of jumping onto the pod, and smack the shit out of this thing.
You gonna try
Okay.
and get flanking?
Yeah.
I think you are. Kind of pretty much, yeah.
Oh, the thing's standing on top of the pod.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like it's underwater, filled with water as it's sinking. It's probably crap inside.
I told you this was like the easiest encounter I ever set up, but I'm really excited about it.
but I'm having a great time.
Having a great time.
Like, I want to use some of my artificer stuff, but I don't want to break my concentration.
I got to like really be creative with these monsters.
Okay, that's better.
Well, like-
21.
21 to hit?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so he'll swing 1d6 plus 3, so 6 damage.
6 damage. You got it.
And when he swings, you kind of hear it like kind of make contact with like a tailbone, and he'll say, "I'm gonna hit you where I kissed your mother."
Wow. Okay.
And he
You
turns
just
around
see the
and-
guy go
Chris is like,
harsh.
kissed the frog! You're nasty!
turns around and deals.
I'm a goblin, I do a lot of
35.
gross stuff, and that's nasty, man.
Rocky, you're up.
Okay. So see Elvin getting kind of in position, and I kind of feel a little rejuvenated. Instead of healing, I'm going to get an extra tight grip on my glaive and really just come down at this bitch.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
Who would have thought the hands are not the weirdest thing you've done?
You even top the meat locker.
You're slowly getting weirder and weirder.
I always think you know his thing. That's it. And you're like, oh, he's this guy.
He's
And then
always
he
got. He's
shows
not.
up with
He
a
doesn't
hand.
ever take it like too far.
What do you mean?
It's
He has
not
a
too
hand
far.
full
It's
of
just
things.
weird.
Like when Skriz turns around, he's like, what?
It's like a new level of weird every day. He's like, this guy kisses frogs.
It's kind of
Like,
one of those
what?
things like Skriz and Pig are used to being the weirdest people in a scenario, and we're like, no, that guy, I don't fucking.
We're like, whoa.
You know when the weird guys are going, you're fucking weird. That-
Stays with me.
Instead of inspiration, he actually lets me deal psychic damage.
I love that. Yeah. Just those people you walk away from a conversation going, oh my god.
Go back to the Simic lab, your face is posted there, and you see them in.
That's the guy.
He
18
made me
hit.
cry, and he wasn't
18 will
even
hit, yeah.
talking to me.
He said he kissed my mom.
So 6 slashing,
6 slashing. You got it.
and then I'm gonna swing.
Slash him. Slash him. Oh.
15 to hit,
15 will hit.
and I'm gonna use a second level divine smite.
Sure you will.
Is he? Is he undead, a fiend,
Nope.
celestial?
He is not.
Frog?
Man, he's the
Ooh,
frog guy.
weird
It
additional.
says frog.
Frog god.
I'll give you a hint. He's not a
Yes,
beast
for sure.
either.
Good to know.
Ah, my child. He failed us.
14 damage and
14 damage.
10 of it's radiant. If that
10 of it is radiant. You got it.
You need to be nice when you go to other people's houses.
Dice talk.
And
You can call and apologize later.
that is going to be it.
Okay. So you see Rocky take a batting swing at this thing and call to whatever things motivates him in his spiritual battles in the world. And his weapon illuminates on the bladed tip with radiant energy as he slashes into this thing, and it kind of explodes on contact.
Yeah, it does.
At least that's how I always kind of picture Smite happening.
Yeah, I feel like it's like an anime, like when you punch something and it's all white and then it's orange and yellow and like there's that little extra explosion.
Yeah, like right at the very end of it, like right at the contact. All right, so let's see. That's his turn now. You see some of the wounds on him healing slightly.
I only hit him for 83.
I don't know why he wouldn't take a swing at the guy that just exploded radiant energy at him.
I
No.
didn't bang his mom. So I got that going for me, which is nice.
He doesn't speak common, so he doesn't know that he said
I
that.
feel like if he did, he would have turned around and
Bang his mom.
That's a 12 to hit. I'm assuming is no,
Different.
and
Big when
Intimacy.
translated.
a 19 to hit on the claws. No on the 19. Oh, he's got the damn shield of
Yeah.
faith on you.
Yep.
All right, so both miss.
He's got the whole world in his
Who's next?
He seems really, even though he didn't understand what Elvin said, he seems disjarred all the same.
Maybe it's the tongue action.
Next up is Skriznit.
That's concerning in any language.
So you already did the. other guy?
It's an
Which other guy?
international Language.
The frog?
He's at the top of the round.
He's at top.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So he's going to be after you.
Okay, so. Alright, same thing. Shooting a crossbow at the big one that's not incapacitated.
You got it.
So. Don't let me down.
Roll towards you.
Don't even let me look at it.
Don't yeah.
15.
15 will hit.
We've done a great job at barely hitting almost every time. I love that.
You let it get too close.
You roll on my side of
3.
the table?
3, you got it.
We need like a divider.
And I'm going to use the Fury of the Small for 3 more.
For 3 more, you got it.
West Side Story over here.
Yeah.
So you see Skriz kind of pop around the little stalagmite,
Mites, yeah.
and he takes a little pop shot. Pew! Then he goes back, hiding again.
I'm not hiding, I promise.
You didn't see me here.
You shoot better behind these things. I get to prop up against it. Don't shake as much.
Incapacitated Krasis. 9.
Wow, we're so lucky this thing is not.
I cannot believe that effect has been so good.
Yeah. I think this is
That was
round.
like
I love
pre-battle,
my
actually.
incapacitation spells.
This is like round 4 or 5, right? I think this
Yeah.
has like 5 more.
This is round 4,
And it still has 6 more.
and he hasn't got to do anything but laugh.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know it's so damn
Chuckling.
funny.
Hey,
It's
if you can
funny.
take out one guy for 5-6 rounds.
That's
I
And
mean,
that's-
you've
that's why Sleep
taken
was
him
so
out the
good
whole
earlier
fight.
on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the other one did
Pigwin, you're up.
to me,
Yeah.
2 hits.
yeah.
Okay, so Pig is going to run up to the non-incapacitated Froggy Man, Mr. Toad, and I'm going to bonus action cast Flame Blade.
Ooh.
So, in with the staff extendo rod, this time when Pigwin shakes it, it pops up like a torch at the end. So it's just like a big flamed scimitar is what it ends up looking like. Even though it's still my staff, he's a torch boy. And I am going to attack. And I am sorry because I'm still learning how to be melee. So I'm scrolling, and here we are.
I feel like you're playing exactly how a druid does. You do a little bit of everything.
I got an extendo rod. I literally just see them there. My TikTok is a lot of like self-defense stuff, like homemade self-defense, like the cat ear resin things, and like whatever. And one of them is an extendo rod, and I was
There
like,
we go.
"What's the what's the never-ending?"
Collapsible rod.
Yeah, the one that you can just pop up anywhere.
Is that what it's called? The collapsible rod? Or
Something like that, extendable, whatever.
I don't know.
And I was like, "It's real! They're
It's
done!"
a real
So I
thing.
think needed one. Thank you for letting me stall for math. That is a 16.
16 will hit.
Okay, cool. I like rolling dice.
That flame blade is so good.
Okay, 12, 14, 16.
16, you got it.
That was my bonus action. But that's
Bonus action is to cast, and then you can use your action to
use
attack.
Your action to make the attack. Cool.
Do
Done.
you get extra damage from your symbiotic stasis thing?
Yes.
You already
That
added
was which one did I didn't.
Okay, as long as you added it.
I added it in.
It's an extra 1d6, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's on there.
Cool.
Thank you. And I think that's it.
cool. So you see Pigwin ignite this big flame blade stick thing and extends out and whacks this frog-looking creature with it. Pretty good, I might add. Next up
How you
is
like me now?
Liz. With Elvin after that.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Can
I'm gonna
you
be
just,
honest,
the background choir.
Well, that is
narrate?
that is a 10.
Open after that.
Okay. Go ahead and make another one then.
Go ahead and take $20.
That is a 5.
God.
That is fun.
Oh wait, why am I rolling those ones? I feel like I'm cheating.
Shalala.
It's not cheating. If I
I
win,
know.
you don't do anything.
Yeah, that's not as bad. 20 damage.
Only 20. Oh, only 20. He's done 49 damage in 2 rounds with a cantrip. No big deal.
Toll the dead again. For
No big
20
deal.
damage.
I'm having someone steal those bracers from you.
We're just gonna be asleep and all of our magical weapons just gonna be gone.
Personally, I think that you should change your class to the bard. Like, you should just be a bard with all those bells you ringing.
That's fair.
He just did the bell choir by himself. Ding, 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 ding.
For the people on Spotify, there's a death glare going on one side of the table.
You recognize your role.
I'm bored of this damn table.
Okay. So that's action, bonus action. Do you have anything else you want to do?
Yeah.
He's staging a coup.
I'm gonna move back a few steps because I don't want that thing to wake up and come
I was
kill
waiting
me.
for the tongue action reaction.
And that will be my turn. Yes.
Elvin, you're up. Rocky, you're after
Alright,
Elvin.
so Elvin feeling pretty good. Like he's been doing a lot this turn, not being as selfish as normal. He's gonna make a juicy swing with his nice
Oh,
mace.
the mean get to you today or something?
Does a 15
Get a
hit?
nerve?
A 15 will hit.
Actually, it's 16. But 16.
A 16 will hit also.
Oh, let's see if we get that crit. I want to hit the button.
The bingo button.
Hit the other button.
Alright, 1d6.
Do we have a crit button or something?
The fail
Five.
and hide button for the crit.
Alright, so it's going to be 5 damage, but can you make a wisdom saving throw real quick?
But
An
can you
8.
say please?
Okay, so when he swings, he's going to go right in between the legs. Is this a male or a female?
You don't know.
You don't know?
You
No-
can't.
No nards,
You
no
can't.
wolfman
You
got
really,
nards?
honestly, you can't tell
Alright, well, I'm going to aim right in that area.
because you've never seen a creature like this before in your entire
So
life.
I'm gonna
Either
aim-
way, doesn't feel good to get hit there.
It does not.
Just gonna confirm that for everyone at the table. Either way, bad news.
It hurts everyone.
So I'm going to swing and hit him like right in that area, groin area.
What? I
And
thought she
when
was a
it-
girl.
when it hits, it's gonna like shake its body,
I can only make
and I'm gonna call out with, "Hey, you got one of them, just one smooth path, like one of those dolls you play with," and it's gonna be 1d6 psychic damage
From what?
from Wrathful Smite.
Is that spell
Please
slot?
don't
Yeah.
ever
Okay.
say one smooth path again.
One damage.
Extra 1 damage.
It's probably because it can't understand you.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
It's like it knew it was an insult, but it can't understand you. So it's like
It knows that you're saying things. It's just not sure what you're saying.
And the rest of us just look confused, and I look a little worried.
Back there, like, that is a piss poor vicious mockery you're just
Pig's trying to make eye contact. Pig's trying to make eye contact with Skriz, like I know I don't know what he was getting at. either.
That's
I
it
feel
for
like
you.
I'm back there. I'm like, just want to do something else. I'm going to smash this crossbow and come up there and show you all how to be a bard. But no, I'm going to be the ranger back here today.
Rocky, you're up.
All right.
Ranger Skriz back here. Come
I
here,
am
picnic.
gonna swing twice. Big surprise.
I like how we're doing so much damage to this thing, and we still have to fight an entire another one.
Yeah, that's why I'm thankful the other one's just chilling.
Sank into everybody yet?
It's like we're kicking this guy's ass.
No. That's why I'm like, we gotta do as much damage on
Yeah,
this guy as we can.
Well, I'm curious if we take this guy down, and he's
23.
still incapacitated. We could just jump in the module and just take off and leave it. Nothing says we have to kill it.
8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage. You got it.
Unless we open up this one, he's got like 5 million gold
And
pieces in it
then
or something.
swinging
I think
again.
about it.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, I got a great weapon fighting. Hey, much better.
we love a feat.
13 damage slashing,
You got it.
and that will end my turn.
Okay.
That'll do it.
You see some of the wounds mend themselves on the creature, but it's looking pretty battered.
Okay.
It's going to take a. Yeah, it's going to take a swing at Elvin.
Is it within 10 feet of me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna look at it, and say, "That's a perfect green color. I have something that'll match beautifully," and blow spores at it using Halo of Spores.
This is reaction.
It's a reaction, and it's doubled because I'm in my symbiotic entity. 7.
Okay. So I'll take that after he takes his action because you have to react to the action.
Sorry, got excited.
It's all right. So he's going to take
It's
a swing.
when he starts its turn. I should have just said that.
Yeah.
My bad.
He's going to take a swing at Elvin. That's a crit.
Ooh, sorry.
He doesn't get the button.
You get the button.
It's a lot of rolling.
I'm scared. This thing did a lot of damage, not crit.
60, actually 76 hurts.
It's 32 points of piercing damage as it bites you.
He's a liar. He looked at my sheet.
I would like to, and when that happens, I'm
Now
gonna,
her reaction goes off.
and then I would like to make a reaction as well.
Okay.
And I would like to rebuke the violence. So I'm going
Ooh, Pally.
to have you make a wisdom saving throw.
Which I've been so stellar at all night.
That's what I'm counting on.
I got a 16 on that one.
So you save, however, you take half that much damage as radiant damage.
That I dealt to him?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
Well, I'm just going to let you know that was way overkill because he's at 1.
He stole your kill.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Wow.
Take it.
If he
Take
wouldn't
it.
have got the regeneration, you'd have killed him with the sword.
I've been here before. Didn't end well last time. I was on that save.
Well, now we don't got. We just
Full
got.
overkill
He's
from
dead, so now
Pig
this guy's
and Rocky.
at least got another turn. Like even if he saves, he has another turn.
Skriznik.
He has to save
You're
the
up.
end of his turn. So.
Skriz is up.
Yep. Your friend just dropped on the ground.
As you're flying away from me,
Look like this.
So,
You lose your shield, Dave.
Yeah, you use your shit.
The hands are still with you.
Yep.
It's just
Oh,
like
great.
resting on your shoulder. Like one's massaging his shoulder, one's massaging his neck.
No.
I'd like to act like I'm in the World Cup and kick that bitch in the ocean.
That is my entire turn. No.
I will use both actions.
And my bonus action to make sure that happens.
And I will steal his action to do it as well. I'm stealing the help action.
Wish our bars would be
He's only incapacitated one of the guys the whole fight.
if I try a healing word on you, it breaks concentration.
No, it doesn't.
No, what?
Healing word's not concentration.
You just can't cast another concentration
Yeah.
spell.
Oh my. How can that happen?
Hey, we're learning, and learning is
Well,
power.
shit.
Welcome to the random planet.
But on the plus side,
Education.
you have all your spell slots.
Well, not so much stuff. It doesn't matter.
Welcome to our Learn to Play event.
I should have just kept on driving
By
away.
Initiative Syndicate. It's not Tuesday. We're at Loot Box.
One time, I probably told this story, but one time I had a character that kept getting hit, and he was like, "Does a 14 hit? Yeah, 14 hits. Does a 12 hit? Yeah, 12 hits. Oh, yeah, it's a 10." I was like, "Yeah, 10 hits." And he's like, "What do you mean?" I think I had a cleric, and he's like, "What happened?" I didn't put any armor on, just none whatsoever.
I'm naked.
Just a naked cleric running around.
All right.
With a clipboard, she had a lot of events to handle. We were also like level 15. So.
Gosh.
Wow.
Anyway,
So, Skriz is going to shoot. Oh no, that one's down. I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to run up, and on the way by, I'm just going to slap Elvin right in the face, and healing word's going to be.
You don't have to touch him with that.
I know,
But you
I
can
still
run by
want
and
to.
smack him.
I do want to. I'm just going. I'm gonna run by and be like, "Wake the fuck up!" And I cast healing word on him.
All right.
at second level.
Second level healing word.
And that'll be 2d4. Look at that. 6.
How do we die all the time and 4 of
You got 10
5
hit
of us
points
can
back.
heal? I just thought.
10.
I don't know. That's what I said. The only person who can't is him.
So,
Yeah, if I choose my heal spell, I'll die from it.
I run by. Healing word's like, get the fuck up! And I, like, run towards the pod and jump in. I'm like, leave this guy, let's go!
All right. So you're running in the pod.
Yes.
Okay. That's the end of that round. I have to do a wisdom save.
Oh, shit, this is when he wakes up.
Yeah, I know.
I got a 16.
God damn it, I knew it!
But that's my round because it's at the end of the round. I can make the save. So,
So
suddenly,
do we want to stay or do we want to
I guess
go?
the blood and the water seems to have soaked around him, and he's like, he's looking around very confused and
Less
stops
funny.
laughing. But that's his turn.
Whatever you
Pigwin,
guys
you're
wanna
up.
do.
I can try to do something, but
It doesn't get much more dramatic than
yeah,
that.
I know. Up to you guys.
That's how we wrote it in the script.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
go on a script.
So,
Only some dialogue parts I have like pre-scripted in my head, and then you guys never like talk the way I think it's gonna go. So
I'm still out of the pod. I haven't moved.
Nope.
And he just woke up.
Yep.
And he's right next to me.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Take this thing off.
So since he technically started his turn, is he? No, he's not within 10 of me, is he? With his nosy, or are we? That's being a little specific for our
It's
actual.
like-
buddy.
he's about 15.
15.
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries. Never mind. But I'm still going. I'm gonna attack before I get on
Fair,
at
guess we
least.
have to.
So I'm going to use my staff again. He's still a torch boy. So flame blade. 17.
17 will hit.
And so that is 9, 11, 12. 12 points of damage. That's my action. And my bonus action, I'm going to healing word Elvin. And that, let's see, where are my spell slots at? Oh, we're still doing fine. Let's go second level then, since we haven't gotten out to here yet. So
me?
that
I'm back there.
is,
You're
Yeah.
on the pod.
He's already on it, so.
that's 9.
9 more? Oh,
Yep.
for healing. Got it. Hey, look, you're not unconscious anymore. I know.
And if he was 15 feet away from me, then no, you know what? I'm gonna stay. I'm staying there. I
Okay.
don't need to go anywhere.
Next up is Lizica. Elvin, you're after Lizica.
Alright, I'm gonna try and invoke fear in this thing, so it needs to make another wisdom saving throw.
That is an 11.
Yes. Okay, so it is feared. It cannot get any closer to me. On its
So it is frightened.
yeah, it's frightened.
Okay.
So, what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna try and get as close.
What
to the
spell?
pod as
What spell did you
possible.
cast?
Cause fear. At first level.
It's what?
Cause fear at first level.
Okay. And that's concentration. Here you go.
I
Got it.
saved the one from Skriz since his went down. So I'm gonna try and get to the pod from here.
Why did it go down? Oh, because it's not.
Because
Yep.
yeah. So it cannot get any closer to the pod because I will be standing on top of it.
You got it. So you see Lizica cast a spell that induces fear in the creature, and then he very much Bravehearts on top of the pod, like, what? What? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Yep.
Love that.
And that will be my turn.
Elvin, you're up. Rocky, you're after Elvin.
This thing's afraid of me. Can't get any closer.
He will scorn.
So, getting up, I'm gonna take out. So I'm gonna be holding my Scofflog in one hand, but my Warhammer in another, like a little one-handed, like a little mini hammer.
Mhm.
I want to make sure I do this right. So just being like pissed off I instantly just try to get up and jump in the water, swinging down with both hammers.
Okay.
At the same time.
There you go.
So first swing. Okay, that's a 19.
2-weapon fighting.
19 with the scoff
So-
log.
Yeah, move him that
Yeah.
way. 19 with Scofflog will hit.
Yeah, put him, on the edge. He's technically in the water, but he's on the edge. Just
7.
7 damage, you got it.
And I'm gonna finally do something for once. I'm gonna bonus action use two weapon fighting.
You got it.
Totally didn't know that shit.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Learning.
So
He's like, oh.
But normally you use a shield.
learn
Yeah.
learn to play event.
Because, the shield increases your armor class. So
Yeah.
This game has a lot of rules. I don't know if anybody's noticed.
that book has a lot of words in it.
So that is
And
a,
they don't count all the time,
that is
so.
a 16,
16 will hit.
and that is a 1.
Now you don't get to add your your
it's-
proficiency bonus.
No, but it's a 1d8.
I'm
Unless
sorry,
have a
you don't get to
special-
add your ability modifier on the damage.
Yeah, unless you have a special feat. It's one of the fighting mission
And an
things.
additional 6 damage.
6 damage, you got it. So you see Elvin pop back up from the beyond the grave, like the corpse that he basically is, and he comes in and he's like, "Rah!" and he smashes 2 hammers down on this thing.
Nice.
Both of them kind of connect in a little gullet area, and you see like a little bubble of air come out of it.
Knock
you
the wind
don't.
out of it.
Rocky, you're up.
All right, I would like to hop into the pod and then get on the side of the pod that's closest to the guy and see if I'm within 10 feet to swing
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll swing at him since I'm within 10 feet.
You got it.
Not great. 13 to hit. Oh,
That-
actually,
That is no good.
16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Hey, Bardic.
Hey, there we go.
You've had that for a while and just haven't needed it.
8 slashing.
8 slashing, you got it.
And then
Slash.
swing.
Did you crit? God.
Hey, Bert. Hey,
Wow.
Grit.
Wow.
We're going to go ahead and do a level 2 Divine Smite. in
Of
there.
course you will.
Eat shit.
Sometimes I feel like you're playing the game against me.
And
Well,
thank
no,
you
we
for
were
creating such a
totally
wonderful
friends.
environment to be mean to you in.
21 radiant plus plus 18 slashing.
So 30 total.
21 plus 13.
21,
34 total.
34 total.
That's a lot of damage.
It's almost 2 total deads.
And it only took,
Yeah, it's almost
only
as
took
good
a
as that
crit and a
cantrip.
spell
Yeah.
slot.
A crit, a second
Yeah.
level spell slot.
Yeah.
6 dice.
Everyone said I was crazy giving him that illusionist bracer so early in the game. This is the first time it's really mattered.
Yeah.
And they were right. And then since I'm within 10 feet of him, and Rocky doesn't think he's within melee, he's gonna back up some.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
and get ready to hop within the pod if that's what we're doing.
You got it. So let's see,
Alright.
that crisis is gone. Skriznet, you're up.
So Skriz goes, "Hey guys, I've been tinkering a little bit. You want to see something?" And he takes that little cane that he got from Pins and Needles with the little Rakdos insignia on the end, and he takes it in the water and dips it around in there. And then when he does that with the water that goes in there, you see the head spin a little bit, and he points it at the frog creature and shoots Ray of Frost out.
Nice.
Fancy. What do you want those buttons?
And it being his first time being, it goes. It's like a water gun and just shoots out. And he's like, That's not the way it fucking goes. You just see him. Damn it! I forgot this screw's loose.
Oh man.
You're getting
That's
back
so
into
good.
it. You're doing great.
Bonus action. He tinkers around a little bit more.
You got it. Top of the round is the monster who is no longer giggling.
He makes a save at the end of his turn, by the way, for his frighten.
At the end of his turn,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So I can't get any closer to Liz.
And then any attack he makes is at disadvantage while he's in line of sight of me. Well, he can see me pretty much. Even
Also,
against
he's.
somebody else.
I hit him right, so he's within 10 feet of me.
Yeah, he's
It's gonna go under the water.
he's within 15 of you.
It's gonna break eye contact with Lizica and go directly underneath Elvin.
So before he
You-
leaves,
There it
then
is.
You get an attack of opportunity.
I get an attack of opportunity,
Do I get one?
and I also
Yeah.
get Halo spores because he started within
Okay.
10 feet of me.
You don't actually, because he's not breaking
Yeah, he's not.
melee with you. He's moving down and under you.
And you move back.
So he's not breaking melee with you.
So 6 for the Halo spores.
Okay.
And then
At least I know he's not even close to the top.
Did you get a crit too? Oh my gosh!
What?
I'd do it again. Wow! Sorry, everyone.
No, don't apologize for a crit.
I was gonna look and see what I add to it, but I guess I don't have to look and see what I add to it. So, sorry, I'm trying to decide. It's D8. It's 2 because I double damage, correct?
Yeah, you roll double your damage dice.
Okay, cool. Wow, that's disappointing. 4.
Killer right there.
Oh, yeah, I get it +2, I guess.
So 6. So it's...
You tell me. Learning! Education!
So learn to play a bit.
There's a lot of rules.
So you get +3 to whatever dice rolls you do with your staff.
So 7?
Okay. 7.
7.
Total 7. You got it.
This is the verdict.
Thanks, Bill. Thanks, guys.
All right. So this thing goes down in the water, breaking eye contact with Lizica, and it comes up above Elvin and tries to snap at his feet. That is an 18 to hit.
Wait, but I make sure I didn't cheat there.
That is not very good. It's 6 points of piercing damage because I rolled very, very low.
That's good for you.
And then it's going to take a claw attack at you too under the water.
I think since I'm in my...
But I don't think 12 will hit you
No, it's actually close.
because you don't have that shield on anymore. So you feel the claw go right underneath of your feet. From the bite attack, though, you start to feel like venom being injected into you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
6?
That's a fail. You are currently poisoned.
Do I see that happen?
Well, thank God I
Nope.
rolled so low.
No, you wouldn't
because
know
I
what it
rolled
is.
the
It's not
wrong
like-
Yeah,
dice.
it's underwater.
Cheating.
I have water vision.
I have water vision. I can only see in the water. Outside of water, I'm blind.
It doesn't do any extra damage to you. You're just poisoned.
Disadvantage on attacks, right?
Disadvantage on all your attack rolls and ability checks.
Nice.
And you can make the saving throw at the end of each one of your turns. I felt putting 2 regenerating Krasis in here would just be
That's where I
mean,
got
so
tripped up.
one of them is venomous.
Shalala is the D8.
Next
Should've been a
up
D6. So it's
is
a good thing I rolled
Pigwin.
shitty. Hi, guys. I think I yell over my shoulder, and I can make this whatever it needs to be. We running? Or should I get him?
Man, this seems vaguely familiar, doesn't it?
I'm gonna get him. Too late.
How'd that work out for you guys the last time you couldn't
I'm
figure it
gonna
out?
get him. Doesn't matter.
Are we gonna find this thing or we're running. No in between.
No, I think having to ask the question, I think we're gonna hit. So I'm gonna Flame Blade again.
Stop looking at me like that. I wasn't the only one that was indecisive.
I wasn't indecisive. I was running.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, I decided to run.
True, that's true. I was also
24.
24 will hit.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, to be honest, he was
Let's
right.
stay
If
on.
we would have all stayed, we should
10, 16, 20 points of damage.
20. My God.
I think Pig looked over her shoulder, yelled that out, went, "What am I doing?" and then just turned directly back and smacked him.
Nice. Anything else from you, Pigwin?
No, because everybody else is on the pod, right?
Besides him.
Besides you. Oh, Elvin, you're still out here.
I'm just in the water, like 5 feet.
He's 5 feet away
Okay,
from the
but
pod.
are you still a little fucked up?
13 out of 38.
You have 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So then I will.
No, you're fine.
No, I'll cast a healing word at my buddy Elvin and be like, "No, you're looking really good. Like, so much better."
Did you hear that? Buddy.
All right. That's 6.
6 healing. All right, if that's it for you, Pigwin. Lizica, you're up. Elvin, you're after Lizica.
All right. Notice this thing went underneath. I'm gonna peer on the edge here, so I can make sure this thing sees me. And I'm gonna use Toll the Dead twice on him,
Weird.
if I can see him
Is he
at
still
least.
underwater?
Yeah.
He has dark vision, though, so yeah, I'd say he can see it.
All right.
It's not like it's 40 feet down. It's just underneath of him, so.
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom save. First
could
one
do
is a
shocking
13.
Fail.
The second one is a 20.
That one saves. Just barely though.
Just barely.
That'll probably do it.
I had to eventually start getting a roll that didn't suck.
There we go. 5 necrotic damage.
That's it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow.
It goes from 29 to
That
5.
seems anticlimactic.
No.
All right.
The joy of a D12.
So you hear the bells
Still
again,
got the 1, 2,
but they
3
seem
on
like they're off in the distance, not nearly as strong as they were
They don't
before.
work as well in the water, you know?
Yep. Elvin, you're up.
So I'm gonna swing down below with my hammer.
You got it.
4 more.
All right, that's not bad. So 8 plus 14.
That'll miss.
Swing with my other hammer. 20.
A 20 will hit.
Gotta find that D8 again. 7.
7 points, you got it. Anything else from you, Elvin?
So kind of looking down in the water and seeing like yellow blood come up. Don't worry, guys. I got him. I don't think I'm bleeding.
Did you roll at disadvantage on both those attacks? Because your first one missed, but roll again on the second one.
All right, it was 25.
Oh, so you all right? So the second one hits.
Nice.
So not knowing if I felt him bite me.
Yeah.
But I think it's his blood.
Yep.
It's definitely mine. Based on the poison thing. Can I get rid of the poison?
You can make the save again at the end of your turn. It's a con save.
22.
You're good. You seem to let the venom has run its course throughout your body.
He's died so many times that it's like, ugh.
That's true.
Not
Just
even
another day
worth
at
it.
the office.
Just push this one through.
All right, Rocky, you're up. Skriznet, you got to Rocky.
So if I get to the edge of the pod, how far away is the monster from me? More than 10 feet?
I would say yes.
Okay. Since it's
Not like a lot, but like a little.
enough that it's not within 10.
Basically, if you want to hit it, you're going to have to jump in the water to hit it or cast a spell at it.
So since we're staying and fighting, Rocky's gonna back up a little bit, and then he's gonna sprint forward, do a somersault in the air, and then come down glaive first and try
Nice.
and like head spear his ass.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
And
He's Scrooge McDucking this from that video game, you know?
yeah.
DuckTales. I was drawing a blank for a second. I was like, what was the game where he bounced around on the cane, you know? Like, it's DuckTales.
And then, would I be able to position myself underwater?
Yeah, you'd have
as
to just go down in the water a little bit further. You could
Yeah.
be so Elvin would be above him, and you could
You'd
be
have to go
below him.
underneath him.
Yeah, I will. I'll position myself that way.
I don't have the little height stand. Sorry,
Yeah,
gang.
this will be height from this way to that way, I guess. Best we can do.
I can't visually see that. Can you guys-
Listen, I thought about it because. Shut up.
Birthday, Chris.
You asked for only 120 tonight.
It's a good night.
We'll go ahead and divine smite him too.
You got it.
Might as well.
Well, yeah, might as well. It's nothing big.
It's just standing there.
Oh
Just
my-
2 Toll the Deads.
I missed out on a lot of dice on my last divine smite. It should have been 68. So this time is only 4.
He just keeps rolling.
Here, I roll.
Imagine him playing a gunslinger.
Nah, I'm good.
15.
I took a nap during his
radiant
turns.
plus 14 slashing.
Finish him
So
off.
29. So
Birthday.
on my twirl in the air and diving glaive first, I want to just like skewer him through the top of the head and then like just kind of keep going down and, like, through his body the other way this time for a change. And peel him in half.
All right.
There we go.
That is
When
it.
he does that, I think Skriz goes, I think I got a fix. Just get a fucking pie. Let's go home.
Oh, man.
Congratulations.
Rocky, just
You
tell
have survived the
everybody
Simic monstrosities.
We were hitting for like pretty decent amounts,
Yeah.
and you were like, okay.
Yep.
It
Okay.
heals.
Yeah,
How
the
much does it heal every turn?
5. That's it.
You know what's gonna be better?
But
yeah,
they
but that's pretty decent.
but they
when
had
some of our hits were 5.
they had 136 hit points each. I
Thank
could have
God.
made them more,
You
but I actually gave them
Yeah,
the
seriously.
minimum because I put so many in there.
Yeah,
That's how I balance things.
balance
Fair.
checks out.
that laughter
Yeah.
was. Anyway,
The
sorry,
two
we're
smaller
still
ones
playing, we
had
just got
their
excited.
max at 30 each, so but I let the big ones only be minimum.
When Elvin climbs
So you guys did a shitload of damage.
Yeah, so when Elvin climbs back up in the pod, he notices the bite mark and this poison coming out, and he looks straight to Skriz and asks if he can pee on it. You gotta get the poison out. I'm gonna need you to pee on this. As a friend.
No, what you gotta do, you gotta suck the poison out and then you pee on it.
Okay.
No, wait.
can do
You
that
pee on
first.
it, and then you...
Skriz is like,
You see, my blood is yellow.
I don't even know what to say anymore to you.
You
Like-
say yes, and you pee on my leg.
But here's what I'm going to do.
You know, when
And
I
he
left
bends
the
down and he
Feywild,
scoops, like he goes down like he's going to suck the poison out, but he just scoops some of the yellow blood into a container and puts it into his pouch and be like, "Oh, that's close enough." And I turn around, I'm like, "Sit the fuck down."
Oh, I almost forgot. And I'll run over to the crab guy and the octopus, and I'll take both of their fingers. I'll take the one's tentacle and the other one's crab leg.
Crap.
As you're running back, I go, "I learned to count." And this is how many times you fucking died on.
I'm dead. Too much psychic damage.
Too much psychic damage.
Now get in, let's go!
Vicious mockery.
Before another one of them little frogs that you want to lick their asshole comes back.
Until their mom comes in.
Their mom's asshole, whatever they are.
Now, upon closer inspection, you're able to see that some of the larger Krasis creatures, they have what looks to be, they look like pieces of metal, almost like armor, on their upper arms that bear the symbol of the Simic, the Simic Combine.
How big is the armor piece?
It's pretty big.
Like, would it fit in the pod with us?
Like, is it representative of the thing? Or is
It's
it
accurate to that size.
Oh, yeah, that would probably sink us just.
a little bit.
Does anybody got like a piece of paper or something? Somebody draw that real quick.
I feel like if anything, you'd probably be the best artist being schematics and stuff.
Yeah, I'll do all my art with a glaive.
I do all my
Everything
art
is
with a
part of-
glaive.
T-shirt idea.
If it wasn't me for me and Pig, this party would just go to shit.
I'm the one that reads all the books here.
Hey, and I healed.
You got healed.
So the Simic Combine's insignia looks like almost like a wave on the roots of a tree. The bottom part of the roots look sort of wave-like, and it branches out into these like almost like vine-like branches on the tree. For those who want to see what that looks like, it looks like that.
I like
It's
that.
like a tree ocean.
Yeah.
Atrocian.
Atrocious.
So I'm putting a couple things together here. Are we all loaded up into?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Let's
mean,
just
you
get,
can
let's
sit there
get
and chat
moving.
if you want.
No, we get moving. We can move.
Yeah,
we can chat
start,
on the
let's
move.
start moving.
So we head back
yeah.
towards the surface
Wow.
on the way up. So you.
Yeah.
No, don't listen to what I have to say, Elvin. Just take a nap
Stay
there.
awake with my 4 hit points.
I'm
So,
listening.
what if the little capsules we saw down at the bottom that broke open, these things right here broke out of it and broke that down? Like maybe the Simic Combine or a dark, let's say a broken off area is making their own little.
Yeah, it's weird to me that they put armor on these guys too, though. I mean, unless they're specifically making them for.
And
like,
why would they
war.
be attacking us
Yeah.
once we got this low?
Well, another point, that armor didn't do too much because we fucked them up.
It's true, they did.
Rocky, your language is getting worse the deeper we get in the water.
The depth here is doing weird things. I gotta go lay down, take a
Why
nap.
did you just sound like someone's grandma said? Well, I swear, I never did hear anything like that in my life.
Figure all the times that he's correcting me. It's my turn to go, shame on you, Rocky, for being like that.
This is my moment.
So it's going to take an hour for your rest, your short rest.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna do the same.
Okay.
I don't have to because I didn't get hit.
I mean, I
Yeah,
kind of
straight
could
up.
do the same because I'm at 4 hit points.
Why are you guys so sleepy back there?
I only got hit once or twice, and I'm at 4 hit points.
I think it's the poison. I don't
Pig and Skriz are just kind of like practicing annoying sounds at each other.
We're like
Nyong.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, like it's like in the back of your throat, like a nyong nyong.
So I'm coming up with this new poison spell.
Ooh.
Yes, and I'm all, and you just hear him like hawking a loogie.
Oh, honey, that's mucusy.
And then I'm gonna put it with that stuff that Elvin just had, and I'm gonna bake it.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then you just
Wow.
Then if you chew it and if you vomit it on somebody.
Hey, can we not do that in like a group oven? Like, I know baking is important for it, and like I support your process.
So you think Rocky's wife will say no if I want to cook this stuff in their oven?
I mean, she raises a bunch of boys, so there's a good
He talks
chance.
about bread, so maybe we can put it in the bread. Just make sure we mark it as not the bread to eat.
Yeah, I would just say don't go into Rocky's home and then like fuck with his food. He seems a little stressed about that.
I hate to see him cuss a little bit more.
But ooh, that's a good one too. I can go high or low. So, hey, everybody else is taking a nap. Tell me a little bit more about what you think is going on down there.
I think there is, like every other guild, a ghost ungilded guildless that are breaking away to break up Ravnica.
Do you
That's what I think.
Do you think it has anything to do with the guild pact? Do you think they're working with these rogues?
I think it has a lot to do with the ghost, the empty seat that we see at the guild hall, guild pact.
Oh, wow, yeah, Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
And while he's in the middle of describing this, he turns around and wet willies Elvin and Rocky and Lizica.
Which one got the third arm? It's here to decide.
No, I just go like this. So whoever's in the middle got the tongue in the ear. The other two got the.
Yeah, I mean, really cool. Whatever that was. Yeah, did you remember you were driving? Maybe not.
Crashes into the wall a little bit.
So listen, I was gonna tell everybody, and I will, when they wake up, but I figured like I should probably tell you guys a little bit more about why I'm gone all the time, and why that scary witch lady keeps showing up and talking to us. So it's not that big of a deal or anything like that.
Is that your mom?
No.
Because we all have dads that are bad. We just need a mom.
So
a bad
here's
mom
the deal.
in this
Not actually sure on that. Like, I'm a fairy. Like, parentage isn't a really big thing for us. Like, I'm one of, I don't even know how many siblings. I'll never meet all of them. Maybe I will. But that sounds really boring to spend my life looking for all of my siblings. But, so, like, maybe she's my mom. I hope not. She doesn't like me very much. And she's never been super helpful. But, so, yeah, she is coming after me. Because you know how a lot of times at night I gotta, like, just be gone for a while. So every fairy has a job assigned to them in the Fae. But, like, you know, it's a Fae job. So it's, like, pretty chill. There's not a whole lot, like, of responsibilities. So I was on what we like to, it's cute, what we like to call the dream team. So I've helped go around and give people dreams in the middle of the night. Like, super cute. I go, to other creatures, and we would go as a group, and it's like a bunch of other fairies can do this. It's not just like a me thing. Like, I know I'm pretty great, but like a lot of people can do it. But so I was giving people dreams just like everybody else, and then eventually I noticed that my dreams maybe weren't like super great.
Did you hit all the teenage boys and give? They got the weird.
No,
dreams.
that's a totally different kind of fairy. They're more like summer fae, a little more loose. I mean, like, actually, I'm kind of uptight for a fairy. I've been working on it. I'm relaxing. That's why I'm here. Kind of. It's stressful here too. I guess maybe everywhere is stressful. Anyway, so dreams. Maybe they were nightmares. Also, people.
So you were in Elvin's dreams, cause.
Yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing: when people wake up from some of my dreams, they're never really the same. They're a little bit like, it's like haunted. A good word. A little haunted, like
So
this
they're
look
there-
of terror in their eyes that just never quite goes
So
away.
the dreams stay with them.
Yeah. And then they kind of don't always stay dreams. Sometimes they come true.
I feel like I've had that ongoing dream for the past since the bomb went off. Were you in my dreams, or is that a living dream,
See, that
or a
maybe
mix
is
of memories?
that might be like trauma, and something maybe magic. We do have to figure out a lot of what happened to you. Like, for sure, we need to make sure we circle back on that one. But so I realized that I was, irrevocably damaging creatures with my dreams, and I watched them change in front of me, and I watched the light go out of their eyes, and I decided I couldn't do that
They were died
anymore.
from the dreams?
I don't know what happened to them. All I know is I couldn't do it anymore. But they
Okay.
don't take very kindly to you not doing your jobs.
Don't take this the wrong way. I'm switching rooms.
I understand. No, you know what? I understand. I understand. Like,
You could
you
sleep
know,
with
sometimes
Elvin.
you just like want to open up to somebody and maybe tell them a little bit about your
No, I
experience and maybe why
understand.
you like have a short fuse sometimes and you don't understand when people don't.
He just said the wrong words. I'm just sorry. Please don't hit me.
Pig realizes that she has not come out of her symbiotic entity
yeah.
yet, so she kind of takes a couple deep breaths and shrinks
He just
down
sits there.
a little bit. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
No, this stuff makes
Skriz
me.
always pisses his pants when he's driving.
This stuff just makes me a little emotional, and
Yeah, me too.
so yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody because I know I've kind of like been here and there, and I kind of lash out sometimes, and it's because I'm trying to avoid this curse and a witch who is bound and determined to drag me maybe to hell. We haven't decided where she wants me to end up yet, and maybe you guys now too.
Well, maybe we can capture her.
Ooh.
That'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, I don't even know if she has a physical form yet, so that would be amazing to find out a way to capture her.
Susie Pickle Jar.
Perfect. Hey, aren't you asleep?
I'm an elf. I don't sleep.
So you just lay there and let me stick my tongue in your ear.
Yeah.
You're so weird, aren't
Remember
you?
those
Like-
consequences.
You guys are weird. Rocky cusses a lot now. What the hell happened this episode?
Breaking the fourth wall. So yeah.
Yeah, I'd say start them off slow. Start with Rocky. Because
Oh, you don't think Lizica and I have made the bonds yet to have this deep one-on-one
I
conversation?
don't even know if Lizica likes himself. let's not go any. And hell, he don't even talk to himself. He don't talk to anybody. Elvin,
I'm not
Man,
sure
I
he
don't
would
even-
acknowledge me if I told him.
I don't even know if I'd tell Elvin yet because he might share a dream or two, and he's just getting to the point where I'm getting a little creeped out myself. It's getting really weird.
His dreams are probably worse than the dreams you give other people.
Like that little finger puppet thing. I think it has eyes somewhere. It stares at me every time he pulls it out.
Yeah,
I
it
swear I've
does
seen it
twitch a
stare
lot.
at
Have you seen it twitch?
And if he throws it at Rocky one more time, I think Rocky's going to piss himself and shit and probably scream like a little girl and run off. But
It
that would be
helped him
funny.
so
I want to see a
much.
Minotaur run off and scream like a little girl.
Become frightened and listen.
Okay, so the advice is I made you piss your pants, and I'm sorry about
No, I
that.
didn't piss myself.
You did. Yeah,
No, still
that's
dry.
right. The-
Still dry. That's from the water
it's
that we
leaking.
got
I know,
out.
we took some damage back there.
Yeah,
So
so
the
there's
advice is tell Rocky. Lizica probably doesn't care.
No,
and
start with Rocky. He might be able to help.
and Elvin's got other things on his mind.
Yeah, we need to worry about Elvin's problems. This guy, I don't even know if he. Well, I don't even know.
I think Alvin
Well,
needs to
for-
see a therapist.
Somebody, I don't know. Maybe. I think this guy got beat up a lot as a kid. Like, he don't even talk about his parents. Like,
He's just not asleep at this point. He's just.
Very middle school sleepover vibes. Just the one girl that they thought fell asleep early.
He ate his lunch in the bathroom stall.
So anyway, I feel better now that somebody knows. I'll talk to Rocky and I'll talk to the other two. If Lizica actually makes eye contact with me, not that eye contact is like vital, but like I know he talks to people. It's just not us.
I think he just talks to people in the shadows.
Yeah, I mean that's true. You don't have to make a lot of eye contact in the shadows. I should be more understanding. And And maybe we'll give Elvin some room to process before I spring something new
As
on
long as
him.
you don't process more body parts, will be good.
I mean, he was quick to get those fingers. I did see him stitching already. In his sleep.
The thing has little squid feet now and it moves towards him.
If you don't actually have tailoring down as an ability, I think we're gonna add it. Because I just
the amount
to
of
make
time
it canon,
spends.
you know.
Oh my god, has it been an hour?
Are we almost to the top yet?
You're not almost to the top, but
No.
it's been
Okay.
almost an hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably been about an hour. As you're continuing to ascend at a decent pace, you don't want to ascend too fast, even though the pressure in this bobble is pretty stabilized. You're just not able to. The pod itself has sustained damage a little bit, not beyond being able to be piloted, but you don't want the outside pressure to destabilize the damage that the glass has taken. You're not sure how you know that, but because a couple of days ago you definitely wouldn't have known that, but you feel very confident that if we rise too fast, the glass will crack.
I feel as we're still ascending, that he's still got his cane back out. He's like, "You're gonna fucking work next time. Let me look stupid out there. Fucking, I know it's gonna work. Well, shit. Can't use a hot dog to fix this. No wonder you didn't work.
So I'd say that your
Just a
hour has
warm-up.
passed. You are
been this
both probably
pocket.
awake at this
He
point,
picked it up at the
or
buffet.
waking.
Oh boy.
The ocean around you is quiet. You see normal aquatic life. You see some merfolk swimming here and there. Some fish,
Rocky,
dolphins.
I know I kind of lent you a hand there, but I'm gonna need it back. I gotta add some stuff to it.
Oh yeah. You see, when you took a little snooze during the battle, I may have punted it into. I'm just kidding. It's still attached to my ankle.
It's like an ankle monitor.
If you could get this thing off, I don't really want to touch it.
Oh, I can do that at any time.
Is there like, just for the future, is there like a safe word or something I just say and it stops touching me?
No.
His finger looking good.
Well, it's right there. If you wanna just please.
Oh, you could have punted it anywhere. I can always summon it, and I'll summon it into the right hand.
I was waiting for him to say that. Just
Yeah.
appears where.
Damn it. Oh well, yeah, that's a great trick.
Well, I don't want to lose it. I
Yeah.
worked hard on it.
This is his pack weapon now.
Do you want to donate to the cause?
Well, all my fingers are accounted for
Close
currently.
would be nice.
Yeah, I'm using them still, so they probably, you know.
So you're saying I can have them after you're gone?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll write that down in my notebook of notes.
Rocky said I could have his hooves after he dies.
He does.
If somebody says you can have their stuff, is it immediately indebted to them?
He's like, I got a heal spell, or I can use my hacksaw.
As soon as I go down in battle, he starts fucking sawing.
Somebody gets a heal spell, and you come to do it like, what the fuck?
Spare the dying, hacksaw.
Yep, not breathing.
Even though that hand thing's real creepy, I
Failed my
appreciate
medicine
the
check?
assist there and helping me out. I was taking quite a beating before that thing came out.
I honestly, I didn't even think I could heal. It was pretty impressive.
I mean, it was okay.
You look better.
Well, I just had an hour nap, so you know that helps out too. You know, little power nap helps us out. Feel regenerated.
Well, my hand does help. Like it pets your hair when you're sleeping. It's nice.
Oh,
It's nice.
and oh boy, I
That's
look
probably why you slept so good.
look down at my calf hair. Oh,
Braided.
what the hell?
Well, I'm gonna take that back now, and
Yeah,
yeah.
that'd be great. You need some time to recharge it, I'm sure.
Why is the floor wet?
Well, we did come out of the water, and we are in the water, and
It doesn't
Yeah.
smell like water.
It's water, I promise.
well, we did just kill, those big old frog things. One of them, I think, peed on you. There was yellow coming out of the water there.
Oh. Okay.
You know.
Yeah. But it
Yeah.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get a clothes wash. This is gross even for me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a neat freak, very clean guy.
Really?
Yeah. My mom taught me right.
Wow. You never really talk about your parents.
Oh, they're dead.
Oh, okay.
And
What were they like when they weren't dead?
Still dead.
They
they
in
were
this
nice.
puppet.
They were nice. Small business here in Ravnica, and
What kind of business they run?
clothing shop. They made handmade clothes.
Kind of like that pins and needles place we went to?
Kind of. We were better.
Really?
Yeah.
And you didn't take over the family business?
No. But I did learn how to tailor.
Oh yeah, you put that skill to great use.
Yep. My first ever project with the hand was actually my own parents.
So you killed them?
No, I didn't kill them. I just took the fingers.
I thought you said only people you killed go in that doll. For your
Well, I
meat
had
locker.
started.
So no, wait. Had to is an interesting choice.
Had to what?
You said you had to start it.
Yeah, I had to get it started. You have to have fingers to get.
But-
you can't make a T-shirt with no fabric.
So
Yeah.
you already knew after your two parents died that you were going to kill at least 3 more people to create a anthropomorphic hand.
It really got out of hand.
You son of a bitch.
Well, everyone, it's been a great season.
I will
That's
not
it.
be back next week.
Show's over. Everybody get the fuck out.
What inclined you to make such a tailored item?
Well, people keep ashes, and I just kept the fingers. Something to remember them by.
Oh boy.
I guess that makes sense in some kind of way.
I would take every one of your fingers and wear it around my neck with pride.
Well, I just want to say, if when the time comes for me to pass,
You already said your hoofs. It's okay. We don't have to go there. We already been there. We don't have to go back.
you may have a sliver of the hoofs for
A
your.
sliver.
I didn't say you could have
It
them
can't
all.
be disproportionate. I am a man of craft.
A sliver of my hoofs is as big as one of those fingers. So it'll
Can
be.
I see a hoof?
Well, you're looking at it right now. It's
Nah,
down
put
there.
it up here.
I don't bend that way.
And I'll just like.
Get away from me.
And the conversation just gets creepier and creepier.
Oh,
But
what-
yeah, my parents were nice
God, I
people.
wish this pod went faster.
Must go faster. Must go faster.
So you're at the surface.
Oh man, it took some powerful magic to get us there.
Yeah, wow, some twists and turns on that one.
We were just getting to know each other.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep. For the record, if I die, don't let him cut my fingers off anyone.
I got you.
My family gets to say what happens to my body. Well, I guess back to the hall to turn in this contract. We also still have other contracts at the Selesnya
Yeah,
trees,
the one Selesnya.
and I believe, oh shoot, the day expired.
What expired?
The day that we had the flying taxi birds.
Yeah.
But we
That was
could, we could re-up, get the taxi birds to the Selesnya. I'm sure, fixing a couple trees ain't too hard.
Yeah.
Just a reminder too. You checked didn't you check a book out?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
shit.
I got 2 weeks to get that back. It's
I'm
only
just-
been a day.
Yeah.
I just don't trust in people. I don't want you to lose a hoof or something more.
They're gonna send a librarian after us. It's gonna be the hardest fight we've ever had.
Yeah, they said if I didn't return it in time,
Yeah.
they'd just send someone to come.
I don't think that's what they meant, Rocky.
You
There's
don't
couriers.
want one of them to send.
Oh, it's like
couriers.
their service, Oh, I forgot to turn in my book. And
It's
they send the
it's
person,
common
and
knowledge
they
that the
just
couriers
take
work
it
for the
back.
library.
Okay. If we pass one or find one, I'd like to drop off unlocked?
There are actually like no mailboxes per se, like public mailboxes.
Yeah, if I find,
It's not like a mail system like that. Just
who do I need to find?
you need to find the people in the black robes that work for the library.
Okay.
But there are some everywhere.
If I see
That's
one,
just
I'd like to
probably
deliver it.
Like as you have looked around the city, they kind of blend in. They're not normally standing out. They blend in with the crowds, but they always kind of look like they're very serious about what they're doing.
If I see them or Dutch, whichever one happens first,
Okay.
I'd like to drop off a note.
Okay.
So, are we gonna go back to the guild hall, or do we want to see if the stuff that was going on in the lab is also going on with the trees?
Yeah, I think while we're kind of still like it's fresh.
Well, you
in
still
our
have
mind-
the book
I have
that
the
you
journal,
haven't
yeah.
really had a lot of time to really look through yet.
No, I've only saw a little bit underwater. Is there anything more I can look?
You haven't yet. You didn't take the time to do that, so
Yeah, so I mean, we can take.
you guys
a
can
minute.
take the book someplace and go
Yeah.
look through it if you want. But
Let's see if we can find somewhere to go read through this
close
journal.
to the library, right? It was by the
Yeah.
Simic.
yeah, you're not far from the library.
I mean, since the library's right here, a couple of us have some books. We could sit down, read our books over. Then I'm kind of worried about,
And I gotta send out a letter.
yeah, and
Win-win.
do some stitching and stuff.
Yeah.
So we just take. How long does it take you to read the book? It'd probably take me an hour. This isn't a thick book.
Couple minutes.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Professional speaker.
I'm gonna be a little honest here. If we're going to the library, they got a lot of ears in that library, so we want to be careful.
well, we're just reading.
Well, if we read out loud, we need to be careful.
You read
Only
out
if I'm
loud.
reading in my head, that's fine. I can relate it to you guys,
just
but
keep it to yourself.
Well, I do.
We don't need
Normally.
story time.
Well, I mean, if there's a big word, sometimes you got to sound it out, and like, if you hear yourself say it, and then it makes sense. Like, there's
so are we all
this.
reading it individually?
There's
or-
this spell I
Am I
heard
just
of.
reading
It's
it?
Shalagala.
Oh, you
Um,
mean Shalala.
Yeah, that's the one. I've heard of people using it, but like whenever I see the word in one of our textbooks at the Boris, I'm like, what the heck is that? But if I sound it out, and I hear it, then I know.
Okay. Well, you read your book. Let us know after when we leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'll drop off my letter. You finish your book. He finishes. Skriz, don't piss yourself. Pig, keep doing pig shit.
Wow.
Sound like a good plan?
Yeah, and then we take
Happy
the,
to.
take the taxi service to the Selesnya.
So who's going to the library?
All of us, yeah.
All
I
of you.
think, unless
So
Tracy don't
after
want
he
to.
made that comment to me to not piss myself, as he's walking away from me, I take my staff, my little cane, and I'm like, "You fucking better work now." And I'm like, "Oh God, I don't got no water nearby." So I piss on it, and I'm like, "Let's see
Ray
if
of
let's see if this works." And I do. I cast Ray of Piss on him, like Ray of Frost with piss.
Okay.
If I can still need more work on this damn, he don't notice I shot it at him. It's just, I fucking just start smashing against
It's
the
funny
ground.
every time.
I just smash it against the ground. I'm like, fucking shit.
Really expensive.
For
These,
$3?
these super cheap.
Do they have replaceable batteries?
Yeah, you can replace them.
Alright, okay.
So, everyone's going to the library. You return the pod, the controller for the pod.
And we walk away
The same little elvish guy that was kind of there before was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! What happened?
You don't want to know.
I mean, whoa!
There's always a bigger fish.
I walked into that one.
Hashtag Phantom of the Menace.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
I mean, I really hope that the chamber of the guild pact is going to cover the damages
Oh
on this.
yeah, like we said, they got it covered too.
Judge Moldrin, you. Thank you.
Yes, and my name is
Dan.
Dan.
Dan, got it. Dan said Joel Judge Moldrin
Yes,
View.
with an E.
Your name's Dan?
Danny.
Danny.
All right, let's go before he starts asking more.
All right, cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed your trip.
Not
and,
really.
And
It
took
was
care
pretty
of whatever
horrible.
you needed to take care of.
No, nothing like dying. Yeah. Yeah.
Big fish.
Can you give me a loan?
It was more of a frog.
Like,
I mean, I don't really have any money.
okay, I
He
thought.
said he was saving up for that shark fin,
Just
I
can
think,
you
right?
give me?
You can put it on Judge Moldrum rolling tab.
Yeah,
Are we
I
running
mean,
tab here?
I don't really have any money like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, this is
Just go
ridiculous.
to the library,
What kind of
start
place
asking
is
them all.
this? I'm taking my business somewhere else.
well, I mean, if I had a lot of money, I probably wouldn't be working here.
I don't know why that got me.
Can I have a loan?
Not got any money. Can I have a
Kids
loan?
at the bowling alley. You got $1? Like those guys.
All right.
What are
Yeah.
your interest rates like?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
All right, Dan. Let's
All right. Thanks for using Pod Services.
Yeah, thanks, Danny.
So you head to
What?
to the library
Danny?
area. Along the way, you do see a courier. You see one of the black robed, mysterious looking figures. This is a Davarkian elf. It's like the same type of elf that Lizica
It's
is.
just, I didn't piss anywhere, I promise. I kept it in my pants.
So I will rip out pages from my journal of all the debts that people owe me, and actually turn them into the Orzov.
Okay.
The one definitely being the one about the hooves. I'm turning it into the Orzovs.
Okay.
So, turn in. I believe I have 3 of them right now.
Okay.
So
And
3 debts are turned into the Orzovs.
All of your renown is at
Keep on file.
4. Is that correct?
I think so.
Let me write that
I,
down.
I kept mine under.
Yeah, I have what you previously told us.
It's 3 or 4.
Yeah, it's my currency. So
Four,
We had-
yeah.
Previously, when you told us, it was 1 in everything, but like 4 in our or 5 in our main one.
Okay.
So now they're all at 4.
You had a total of 5.
yeah.
Like not all of them. You had 5 total. If that makes sense. But in the ones that you did like work for, you should have had. So how it works is you get 1 for every mission that you did for the opposing thing. If you're in that guild, you get an additional 1 for every mission that you did representing your guild.
It says I have 8 still.
Total, right?
Total.
So you should have gotten 4 for your own, and then 4 miscellaneous ones, right? Okay. Excellent. You should have 4 from Boros.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
1 Orzov, 1 Rakdos, 1 Is It, I think.
Now you did 1 mission for the Izzet. You did an additional mission for the Boros, so you should have 5 Boros. You did a mission for the Orzov, and then 1 for the
Rakdos.
Rakdos.
And the Is It, yeah. Orzov, Rakdos, Is It, and Boros.
Yep. So Skriznit should have 5 for Rakdos.
Rakdos, yep.
1 for Izzet, 1 for Orzov, and 1 for
Boros.
Boros.
We haven't done anything for Golgari yet, so just 4 for us two. And I'll have 5 more.
Being like really good representatives of your guilds. Don't worry.
Represent.
That's going to matter. That's why I keep bringing it up.
Oh, I'm cool. I'm happy we're doing this now because I was like, aha, yes, I put points of renown.
Yeah, so
It's like street
Pigwins
cred.
and Golgari, so you should have 4 for Golgari, 1 for Izzet, 1 for Orzov, and 1 for fuck, I can't remember the last one.
It's
Boros.
1 Boros, 1 Orzov, 1 Rakdos, 1 Is It,
Yep.
plus your 4 for Golgari. I had that written down.
Cool. Because you guys are in the same guild, so you guys should have the same points. All right, excellent. So you're able to flag down a courier. Can I help you? You notice that his voice is exceptionally quiet.
Oh yes. I have 3 debts to turn in for the Orzov.
Excellent.
Like keep on file.
And you wish to turn this into Orzova?
Yeah.
Addressed to whom?
Like addressed to me?
No.
Oh,
Who are you sending them to?
Just whoever's on top of the food chain.
Well, I don't know that about your guild.
Fine. I don't know names. I'm terrible at them. I always forget them. Just give it to Dutch Fitzgerald,
Okay.
and he'll turn them in.
Absolutely. That will be 1 gold piece.
Man, you guys are really raising the rates out here. That's all I got.
Rain, shine, or even in my own death, this message will get delivered.
Well, you're creepy as shit, so I believe you.
This is the creepiest stuff in town.
Yeah. The real important one is the one about Rocky.
It's the one about the.
I won't be reading them. I'll just drop them
There's
off.
this one. Right?
You are entitled to privacy.
Thank you. Well, that is all. So,
Good day, sir. I will be on the way.
oh, thank you.
Deduct 1 gold piece from your thing. So you see him. You see him actually talk to. Yeah, deduct 1 gold piece off there.
I already did.
Okay. You see him talking. You see him talking to one of the couriers, and he's handing in these papers to him. You don't really hear exactly what he's saying, but it seems sort of weird that he wants to do that. You're not sure what he's doing, but okay. So you make it into the library. You see a bunch of these several black-robed figures all kind of like look at you curiously, not threatening, but seeing that you're just minding your own business and going to the library, they kind of pay you no mind. Even though some of you are still a little bit wet and a little worse for wear, but not uncommon to see such things in this part of the city. The attendant at the main desk kind of looks your party up and down. Can I help you? The female elf speaks.
We're just looking for a quiet place to read.
You need a quiet room. Mm-hmm. We can arrange that. How long will you need it?
How slow do you need to sound out, Rocky?
Well, it depends on how many big words are in this book, but I don't think more than an hour.
Very well.
Give us 2.
2 hours. She's kind of looking through some documents and like a ledger of some type. It looks like room 12 is available. The table should be sufficient, and it is magically protected so that no sound can enter or escape.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. Where's 12's that way?
Yeah, it's that way, just down past the 2 large bookcases there.
Now, since all these books are waterproof, we can have beverages in there, right? You have like a water spout or something? I'm parched.
I'm sure that we can arrange that.
Thank you. That'd be love. Anyone else water? I know you want water.
Man, I've had enough water for today.
Yeah, well, man, I feel like I dried off a lot, even with all the fur. Your pants are still just soaked. Man, those pants they made just hold water, I'll tell you.
I just keep sloshing past him towards the room.
Oh man, that's what it sounds like too. It's so bad.
Allow me. She waves her hand at you and casts Prestidigitation on you, which dries your clothes and cleans a little bit of the dirt off of you.
Why is everybody gotta mess with my clothes?
Well, you're a goblin, so I left a little bit of the dirt.
He just stomps towards the room, goes sits in the corner, and he's got his little stick, and he's trying to fix it again. He's like, "Fucking gonna get this right the 3rd time."
I will have someone bring you some water.
All right, thank you. We read.
You read. You head into the to the room of silence. The silence in this room is noticeable. There definitely is some sort of like, you can feel the magical energy when you walk in here. It doesn't feel uncomfortable at first, but it's so quiet that it does start to weigh on you, because you can almost feel like your heart beating. You can almost
like, ringing in
yes.
your ears because it's so silent.
Yes.
Oh god, that's terrible.
So
That's like
there's a big wooden table. It's a very long table. There are 4 chairs on each side and 2 on the ends. There's a couple of small desks in the corner. There's quills and parchment, and plenty of room for all of you to kind of sit and do what you need to do. There are no additional bookshelves in here or books of any kind, but the room is yours.
All right.
We read.
We read.
Now, which book are you reading?
I have the book on Gorgons.
Okay, so you're reading the children's book on Gorgons. You kind of flip through the book, and there's a lot of like paintings and hand sketch drawings in it.
Pig is flapping the book, the pages over for you.
There's not as many big
What's
words
a
in as
baba?
you would think, because this is a book for children. It's mostly pictures. It talks about the legends of the Gorgons and how the Gorgons at one point used to live in the Undercity. They used to rule and lead the Golgari. But there was a struggle for power, and the Gorgons were almost wiped from existence as Gerard took over. It doesn't go into much other history of the Golgari.
Does he look like he's flowing through this book?
Yeah, pretty easy.
Okay. Kind of going over to him just because he can't hear anything. I'll put my hand on him, kind of give him the thumbs up, and by doing so, actually the thumbs up's going to be from the hand from the puppet. You can pick which finger you want, but I'm going to give guidance.
Excellent. As you're studying some of the pictures in the book, you see that the Gorgons are half human, half snake. It specifically mentions a trio of sister Gorgons who used to rule the Golgari. They refer to them as the Sisters of Stone Death. One of their sisters was killed in the onslaught of the Golgari uprising, of the Lich's uprising. Gerard is a Lich. From what you learn about Gorgons in the book, they age slow. They live a long time. They are beings who originally were magically cursed and have carried on the lineage since then. They believe that the original lineage, that they descended from snakes themselves. The book talks about rumors and legends of great serpents that used to live underneath the city.
This one hell of a children's book.
Their eyes, in some of the images, show that they are able to petrify and turn people into stone.
That sounds cool and fun.
Does it have anything in there about fighting this curse? Like what you could do to slow it, prevent it, any of that stuff?
You mean the petrification?
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I mean, we're in a library. Might as well look into
I mean, it's not. It's like I said. It's a book for kids. It talks about legends and stories. You're not even sure how much of this is actually true.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to look into it, we could just go look on a book about petrification.
You can tell that the book was definitely written from a
No
Gerard
gets out.
We can walk out.
pro supporter because of how much the book kind of alludes that it was good for Gerard to take over and that the Sisters of Stone Death would eventually have led them into being extinct.
And he's the current leader. Of
Current guild leader, yes.
Current Lich Lord leader of the Golgari.
Okay.
Is that Jarad?
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Just rewrite
First
that.
time.
I spelled it like Gerard without the R.
That's about really all that you can discern from the book. Like I said, it's mostly legends and stories. It talks a little bit about the uprising between the fungus dredge soldiers, the various insectoids that live beneath the earth, and Gerard zombies.
Zombie.
All right. Cool. Very good.
All right, on to my book, I guess. was the journal, I believe, that we found in the lab.
Property of Mormor Vig.
That's it. That's all it says.
He just read a cover page.
Now that you have a little bit more time to study the book, there's various different entries dated recently over the last probably couple of years, clear up until last week. Mormor Vig, this is as much a scientific journal as it is like a personal journal. It shares some of his own actual thoughts and ideology on modification and genetic splicing. He made a vie for becoming the guild leader of the Simic Combine. And in many of the Simic Combine's opinion, he is the true leader of the Simic Combine. They consider his ideology revolutionary. That he believes, as many of the Simic do, that eventually the world will be enveloped by the waters that are underneath the planet. And they'll be the only ones that'll be able to survive it. Which is why they modify their bodies. The research starts to get a little bit more interesting as it goes about a year deep into it. It was mostly stuff about figuring out how to combine different aspects of mostly aquatic and sea creatures with other living beings using both magical, arcane, and scientific nature. Some of it was through actual surgery. Some of it was through potions, concoctions, breeding, DNA splicing. Very like Frankenstein-ish. He talks about the Krasis. That's both the singular and the plural. Of splicing the different creatures together for the eventual uprising that the Simic might have to make to defend themselves should a revolution ever happen. They were always on this like search for finding the ultimate specimen. They felt that they could take any single species and combine it with enough things that eventually it would be perfect. The experiments down in the lab, the octo creature, the sharkdo crab, and the frogdigator were classified as Category 1 and Category 2 Krasis as far as their danger level. There's entries in there and ideas behind larger creatures that they categorize as Krasis level 3s.
And that's like the highest.
Like more specifically, he talked about combining like the DNA of like plesiosaurs or krakens with anything else that big that they can find. Whales, maybe dragon turtles, leviathans.
Turtles.
I hope we don't have to fight one of those.
But it seems like their experimentation never got that far. It was mostly just ideas, concepts. They know that the krakens live deep within the ocean. They know that the leviathans and the giant sea serpents live down there, but they haven't been able to either communicate with them in a proper way or capture them successfully. During some of their deep sea expeditions, they came across a strange material that algae was growing out of. It was some sort of bioluminescence ooze. They're not sure the origin, but they believe that it fell from the astral plane.
Nuclear waste.
Because there's no other type of organic material like that on the plane of Ravnica. Of course, they do what scientists do, trying to figure out the uses of it. They found out that it is adaptable to its environment and anything that it consumes. So it consumed a lot. It started eating the scientists, dissolving them. This ooze-like creature started to mutate and grow and become almost sentient, but without speech. Mormor Vig felt that he had finally found the perfect specimen, one that can ultimately adapt into anything. But as much as he marveled of it, he knew that it was dangerous. And he wasn't sure what type of effect it would have on other types of organic materials besides living beings. So he wanted to experiment, and he made some experiments and sent them out into the world. More specifically, plant fertilizer. The Simic have been known to make medical and scientific breakthroughs into the betterment of all life on Ravnica, including the plant life. It's not a poison. It's a living thing.
The antidote is death.
The only other real clues that they were able to figure out about it was that it seems, even though it doesn't have any sort of brain that they can tell, it seems to be able to separate itself, and every little tiny piece of it is aware of what the other pieces of it are doing. But they can't stay gone for too long. Eventually they have to either feed and grow into their own thing or combine back. That's about all you find out in the journal.
Wow.
But that was a lot. I hope you guys wrote some of that down.
I wrote all of it down.
Okay.
I wrote
taker.
the first half down, and then I got this.
Got it.
And since I blew through this children's book pretty quick, I want to see if I can go out and find the bookkeeper guy and see if he has any books on the Gruul.
The Gruul?
The Gruul, yeah.
Okay.
Gruul.
What kind of books are you? What kind of books are you actually looking for?
Like histories, ideologies, kind of just stuff like that.
So you're
No,
going back out to the main librarian?
Yeah, not necessarily general information that we all know, but delving a little bit deeper, like history of the Gruul Part 1 and 2.
They're savage. They don't really keep written records, and most people that follow them around either end up dead or they join them. So we don't really have a lot of documentation on them. They don't keep any kind of records like other civilized people. In Ravnica, they're viewed more as the rangers of the wilderness.
Yeah, but I mean, so they're not super sad. I mean, they know how to read and write. They don't have any.
Some of them do, sure.
They don't have
There are many
any
intelligent
books.
races among them. Viashino, goblins, humans.
Yeah, I guess I was just trying to, they live so close to the Boros, and, it seems like every other day we're getting in scraps with them. I was trying to learn more about them, and
They constantly want to expand their territory. They feel that all the area in that precinct is theirs, and that it was taken from them. And they're not entirely wrong.
well, yeah, I mean, we weren't all divided at one point, kind of.
It's about that time, as you're having this conversation, and the main librarian is kind of looking at you yeah, I don't really have any books for that. You guys are still kind of discussing what's going on in the quiet room. There's a black-robed Vidalcan that comes in, and you kind of notice him almost immediately because he walks right up to you.
To me?
To you. Excuse me, is your name Rocky?
It is, but you have me at a disadvantage here. What's your name?
Oh, my name is Enrique. I have a message for you.
Wait, I'm still writing it down.
Oh God, no! Your house is on fire.
What was his name again?
Enrique. Onrik.
I was so close.
Do you know someone by the name of Wang?
Yes, I do.
He's here. He'd like to speak with you.
Wang's here?
Yeah, he's outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go that way.
Sure, follow me.
I guess, and we're like right outside the quiet room.
Yeah, no, you're actually like in the main part of the library.
When he makes this decision, do I have like Spidey sense? Like I instantly grab my hack.
Why would you have Spidey sense? He went out to ask the librarian for a book. You have no idea what's going on.
Somebody's about to die, and I'm about to pay my.
Whoa! About to get those hooves.
Your hoof sense.
It's his finger sense. That's what it is.
Yeah. Let's.
That's true. You do so.
I'm just telling my party here that I'm gonna go out and meet my good buddy. So I'll be right back. They're just right in 12 here.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
He just said that it was urgent.
Yeah. I'm hauling ass here.
I believe he said official Boros business.
Well, yes, sir. 2 seconds.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
I will wait.
And I will haul ass down the hallway.
Okay.
Hey, y'all. Someone from the Boros Garrison's here. I gotta go and take a call outside. I'm done with my book, so whenever y'all are done, I'll just meet you outside. Deuces. I gotta go.
Start shining my hacks off. I'll see you soon.
Starts to get his tailor kit ready. He's got his tailor kit ready and everything.
I know where I just was gonna put
Yep.
you.
And I'll just start heading outside right away.
Okay. So you walk with Enrique.
Take 20 plus you.
You head down the steps, and down at the bottom of the steps, you see the very familiar Loxodon form of your friend Wang. He's kind of sitting there. He looks like he's nervous about something. He's kind of pacing a little bit. His trunk is like kind of itching the top of his head a little bit. He's donned in the Boros armor, and he sees you as you approach. Enrique, thank you.
Wang, how in the hell are you? I haven't seen you in forever. And I'll go in for like a big old hug.
He takes his trunk back behind you, and he gives you a like a really warm embrace back, like lifelong friends.
Too much trunk.
Have you spoken to your father recently?
Of course not.
I've heard that you're looking for him.
I mean, I've been looking for him for a long time. I guess I'm kind of on his trail in a way. I keep running into stuff that he's corrupted, I guess.
Been looking for him ever since you went to go get the milk.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Wow.
It's been 18 years.
Went to get a pack of cigs and never came back.
The Boros have advised that you do not pursue him.
Well, it's not really my choice. It's more my duty to do so.
This is from the top. You and your friends are making a lot of waves. You're making a lot of people in power very nervous.
Yeah, but he's doing bad things. He needs to be stopped. That's what we do. And, you know, along with working with the Boros, of course, but I'm also working for all of Ravnica now. And these are kind of orders from them to investigate kind of bad things that he's done. I wouldn't say it's necessarily him that I'm seeking, but he seems to be everywhere the bad things happen.
He is mixed up in a bunch of things. We know that he's trying to lead a revolution, but we're not sure to what point. He still has a lot of supporters within the Boros, though. You should be careful.
I mean, revolution's not a good thing.
I agree.
This is something that needs to be stopped. I don't know why the Boros would want us to stop looking into these things or fighting for what's right. Now, step out of Boros mode for a minute and come to my friend mode. What's going on?
A lot.
Well, I can see that.
It seems that there's been division within the Boros. There are many who are supportive of Tauros.
What? They know all the evil stuff that he's done.
They say that he is a true visionary.
What's Aurelia say?
Aurelia is against anything that would divide the Boros Legion.
Does
Divided we are weak, together we are strong.
Does she want me to stop hunting Tauros?
I don't speak to her directly often, but I think the general consensus is if you're going to continue to pursue, you should be cautious.
Always. But I can't just... What side are you on, Wang?
I'm on my side.
What does your side stand for?
I'm loyal to Boros. The true Boros.
So we're fighting for the same cause here.
But I also follow orders.
Can I make an insight to see if he's lying about any of this, or...
Yeah, go ahead.
There was only one man. He knew. He was stalling.
Oh, fuck ass. Less than 10, I don't know what my modifier is.
So what was the roll?
5.
You're not sure. He seems like he is wholeheartedly believes what he says.
Wang, I feel like we're seeing eye to eye here. We're both fighting for Boros. We're both on the side of the right thing to do. I'm not gonna quit doing what the right thing is. My father's an evil man, and Aurelia herself thinks that anything against Boros, splitting the faction, or splitting our guild is a bad thing. And if Tauros is the problem here, then we're going to deal with him. And I'd sure like your support when that time comes. You know he's bigger than I.
I'll do whatever Aurelia says. If she says to help, then I will. If she says to stop you, then I will. I'm telling you that as your friend, not as a soldier. Right now, she has not told me to stop you. So I won't.
Well, thank God for that. If that time comes where someone gives you an order to go against me or to go against what's right, and you come knocking at my door, I'm going to turn my glaive around to the blunt end. I just hope you go down right away. I don't want to hurt you, Wang. And hope it never comes to that. But we gotta stand up and fight for what's right. Not there, as you've seen, is corruption everywhere, and apparently within the Boros as well. We have to see through it.
What is your current armor class?
It's 18.
Okay. As you're having this sort of heated conversation with Wang, you're not really raising voices.
I wouldn't say it's heated.
It's serious. We'll say serious.
It's simmering.
Oh, shit.
Take a device, white bitch.
What's he get? Sneak attack?
From behind you,
Yeah, he does get sneak attack.
you feel a sharp, burning pain pierce through your armor, and a wound come out the center of your chest.
Oh, fuck.
You look down and you see a blade that is lit with flames. From behind you, you hear a very familiar voice. I told you that you lack vision, son. You take 64 points of piercing damage.
Well, I'm unconscious, but I'm not dead. Yeah, I don't think.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
As soon as you go down, then
Fucking Wayne!
Jesse missed that. God.
Man, I was wondering when I was going to get you alone.
Man, we called it too, didn't we?
How do I get
Yeah, but you guys weren't really sure.
alone?
You're like, well, maybe no, it seems like he's his buddy.
It's a trap.
And with that, we're going to be done for tonight. So I hope everybody enjoyed. Happy birthday, Rocky.
Birthday.
We will be back next week to find out exactly what happened, what's going on, and what's going to continue on from there. So everybody have a good night.
Bye.